humble pie, minus the pie part. Just eat some humble. Eat some humble, okay? No pie.
Okay, so are you gonna stick with the strict 1,200 calorie diet?
Oh, well, yes, of course.
Are you gonna read your paper?
Read the paper every day, like it is the Bible. I read it every day.
And you can do your stand-up and do exercise in your chair, in your bed, and do all those things that you have to do. And be proactive if you want to have surgery, because they're going to have to get to the point. It's going to be safe to put you to sleep and do surgery.
This is happening because I kind of liked her at first. She was a little out there as far as like her beliefs or her thinking, oh, I take care of these kids, I'm dad. Kids are awesome, of course, but those kids are very much taking care of you. In fact, she was just going to sit there like, oh, they make options from me. It's not easy. It's so hard to start crying. It's kind of annoying. She might be up there one of the more annoying people because she's deluded as hell.
Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 months to try this again and lose 7 pounds. You think you can do that?
I do. 22 pounds in 2 months. That's because I thought I was doing okay. Striving every day to do a little something is better than nothing at all. But I was just looking at it wrong.
Okay, 20 pounds. You did lose weight, so at least you did gain. But striving, the only thing you strove for was kind of school here or there. I feel like you stuck with that a little bit. But I don't think you realize how easy it is to lose 200 pounds when you're this fat. Like, you only have to stick to the diet probably half the time to do that.
This day in and day out, hundreds of these surgeries, he knows what he's talking about. So I'll just keep forging ahead, and he gave me a blueprint. I'll just keep following. But I'm not looking for magic, because at the end of the day, I have something better than magic. I have faith. And I have faith in a God that is above and beyond any and everything that anyone. You pick him up for me?
What Dr. Paradise said about how difficult it is to lose weight when everyone else gets to eat. And it got me thinking for the first time about how making accommodations for other people might actually be hurting me and hindering my progress.
She's got a ping pong ball table. I saw that. She's going to ping pong away the pounds. I guess it's better than just throwing back some of those cinnamon light things that Taco Bell all the time playing with those balls.
Call the girls for me.
Deja!
But I decided to take Dr. Paradise's words to heart. So right now, I'm getting them all together to talk about something with them.
Oh, the little man's got a mohawk. Is that what much McDonald's does to you at an early age? Makes you grow a mohawk?
You got pause the game for a minute for me? Okay. So first of all, I don't want y'all to think that I'm fussing, because I'm not. I'm very, very grateful to you all. And I hate to say the word but after going to the doctor the other day, kind of a revelation or an awakening of sorts.
She's gonna tell them that they can't bring the food in the house that she can't have, which in her case, if she can't control it, she can't kind of tune it out, she's gonna have to do that, I guess. I don't know. I could sit there and watch other people eat stuff that I used to eat all the time. Like, it happened a lot to me at the start. People around me were eating. It didn't really bother me once I locked in and knew that I had to do the diet, because I had no other option.
This whole diet plan thing is harder than I thought it was going to be. So here's the thing. I allow y'all to eat a lot of junk. I allow you to go out and do a lot of junk food, fast food and stuff, and bring it home. And although I have another option, just the fact that it's in the house makes it hard for me. I know that my willpower or lack thereof is not your fault.
Okay, at least she's not coming across like some kind of entitled baby and crying and yelling at this point. Maybe she's come to terms with the fact that she's done this to herself, and she's going to have to take some accountability, even if she wants to blame other people. She doesn't really have anyone else to blame here, right?
But I am saying that I need your help. And I want to succeed, and I can't do it without you. So I need the help. Please, I need the help.
Okay, what we talking about that kind of help me?
Versus having a bunch of junk in the house, maybe we could get some fresh stuff to keep around, but like absolutely no junk in the house.
You guys are gonna have to hide the little Debbie underneath the sink somewhere that she probably hadn't reached in a long while, or put the cosmic brownies under your pillow or something. But you're gonna have to hide it from her if you don't want her to take it, because she's saying she can't fight the urge. Like she had no part of her is willing to fight the urge.
Some of y'all aren't even old enough to remember me being any other way, but this has not always been my life, and I'd like to get some sense of life back. And in order for me to do that, I need support. And right now, my support is going to have to come from my family.
If you were 350 pounds out of high school, that means that any of the kids in this house, since you're 41, right? So that would have been 23 years ago. None of these kids have known you any different than overweight. You might have been mobile, but they've always seen you as overweight.
I'm not asking for a lifetime, just for a little while. Just let me get a little better so that I can get down enough so that I can have the surgery. The surgery will be my turning point. I just need your support to get there. So anybody? Josh? Thank you, baby.
I got you. I'm doing more than just try. I'm going to support you.
Thank you.
Then maybe if we get rid of some of the chub, we get the carpet back. That would be nice, because walking in this wood, they gotta get all kinds of splinters, right? That would suck.
Never doubt. At MD Hyperbaric, we offer medically supervised hyperbaric oxygen therapy designed to help expedite healing and recovery. Whether you're recovering from an injury, seeking improved brain health, or managing a chronic condition, we're here to assist you. From managing concussion recovery, PTSD, and brain fog, to promoting wellness, longevity, and athletic recovery, hyperbaric oxygen therapy delivers real proven results. We collaborate with your doctors to tailor a treatment plan just for you. MD Hyperbaric. Call today to start your healing journey.
Bro, I was on the original Love Island Survivor. I got the girl with the money.
Who's more likely to cheat the competition?
Him. Hey, I'm doing it. Look at my ass. Oh my God, take my shirt off. But
We have Dylan Efron and Boston Rob Mariano.
Thank you.
Look at this. There's two best friends in the sauna.
Two best friends in the sauna. We're going to have a best friend off to see who's the best friend.
It's a competition.
Look at that. He's going fast like a rabbit, but he's not like the whole good. We don't sauna that often.
We don't.
We're here every week.
Maybe you'll become even closer if you sauna together. I got a question about traits for you guys. When you were on there, did you instantly know that your friendship was going to evolve into what it is now?
I had watched Dylan on the island on the way to Scotland. So I knew right away that I could be on his team or against him.
Yeah. So you knew?
Yeah, it was the first challenge we had. I was like, we made eye contact. We're just like,
And you guys have a new show coming out called Everything's a Competition.
now here's my chance to beat Boston Rob at literally everything.
And obviously you guys are really close. Did you choose to do a reality show to spend more time together, or what was the idea behind it?
It's the most authentic way. Like, we wanted to capture what it's like when we're actually just hanging out. Yeah. Just put a camera on us and compete. That's what we do.
It's literally like really innocuous things that like neither of us have an advantage in. And we try to figure out who's better at it.
Were there any challenges that you weren't able to do? Because Dylan, I know you're a bit of an adrenaline junkie, and I've seen you on social media.
I got a history of competing.
Sure, more athletic than you look.
But he comes up with the challenges, and they're supposed to be challenges that like both of us can do in a fair playing field. The competition that he suggested, the very first one, this didn't make the cut. Why don't we do a flex off? Bro, come on.
That's the kind of challenge I bring to
Last week we finished Dancing with the Stars, and he's like, we should do a dancing competition. I was like, come on, we've been practicing.
I will say it goes both ways too, because as I suggest cooking, he's like, oh, I suck at cooking. He shows up, he's like, I actually have a cookbook.
Yeah, you have a cookbook.
But he's the one that suggested it. I'm not going to sabotage myself.
That's a great question. In a competition, what's one thing that would immediately turn you guys against each other?
I hate when he cheats. Like, he's cheating before he starts. Hitting seeds.
Let me tell you something. He butters up. Like, whenever it's a competition that there's not a definitive winner and we need a judge, he'll go butter that person up before.
Psychology? No, psychology.
He watched me. He's got the page out of my book. You are my...
Is there anything that one of you does that secretly annoys the other?
Everything. Not secret. It's not a secret.
I hate when he self-sabotages. Right at the beginning of every episode, he just says, I'll never win this. He'll set me up, and then he crushes it.
So it sounds like out of the two, who's more likely to maybe cheat in the competition?
Him. Like this is good. Not per se cheat. Look, I'm all for finding loopholes, right? If you can do something within the context of the rules, we're going to push the envelope. Of course. That's good strategy.
Yeah.
Right?
Who's coming up with the rules?
Yeah, I'm fine. That's why it makes it hard. That's why we get the fights.
You guys are reality show vets, right? What's a moment from your reality show past that you wish you could do over again?
That's a good one. You know, I wouldn't necessarily change things. Like, I would have done stuff like if I lost to try to make myself win. But I feel overall like I've always stayed true to myself.
Yeah, I have a similar answer. It's like for Dancing with the Stars. Yeah, in hindsight, I wish I trained for 6 months before that first dance. That was also the beauty of the show. Like that first episode being so bad helped me get better by the end. So
that must be nice. I have some regrets. Well, I was on a show called Love Island. You're competing with other guys on the show. I was going up against this other guy to win over this girl, and I didn't know he was in the kitchen, but in order to solidify her choosing me, I might have kissed her in front of him.
I felt like a just felt it like that's to me, like pushing away.
It just caused a riot and everyone hated me.
You was dominant. That's Love Island. That's what you said, bro. I was on the original Love Island, okay? Survivor. I got the girl with the money. Next time, give me a call.
You seem like you've got this spotlight lately from Dance with the Stars, America's heartthrob. People are saying. And you've been like an iconic villain in some of these series. Is there anything that would surprise fans to know about Rob?
To me, I just know he's that friend that will pick up the phone and call. Like he's that kind of person. You see it when he's with his kids and his family.
I was reading in India about how you love to embarrass your daughters with
always, yeah. But I feel like I separate. In these games, I'll backstab, I'll do whatever I need to do to win. But in real life, like, I will go to bat for the people that I'm with. For sure.
I'm sure you felt that in Love Island too. People can't separate the game from real life.
Within the whole world of reality shows or just the entertainment world in general, if you're not able to separate everything that we do in the spotlight to outside, then you get lost in it and it ends up eating you. And if you're able to live two very different lives but have them coexist, then you can be as successful as both of you are and have an amazing life in the spotlight and have your personal life that is yours.
And I think it's just lean into what you're good at. So for dancing, I learned pretty quick I wasn't that good at it. So I needed to lean into
Nobody ever said
I needed to lean into the improvement arc. Like I needed to show improvement. And same with traders. Like I know I'm not bossing around. I'm not going to go to that round table and manipulate and influence people.
Kick it off. You kick it off.
I got fired up.
I don't really think you're a trader.
what's the easier game for a trader to play? Yes, I would play a very quiet one because I can't be boisterous. Bob is an amazing actor. I grew up with an actor.
Not a good one.
That was not nice.
But I don't even know what I was good at. I was social and trying to actually make connections.
I gotta say, I'm proud of him. He crushed dancing. Don't realize it's a strategy in Dancing with the Stars. I'll just tell you this. When it was coming down to the end, we both kind of had the same idea at the same time. And he called me, he's like, I got an idea. And I was like, listen, bro. Here's the thing, you gotta start to befriend the other contestants, the ones that are not as good. Because they're gonna get voted off. And when they do, you need to recruit them to have their people start turning their vote for you. So I was like, you know Andy's not making it to the end. Got a lot of votes coming his way. We gotta buddy up with Andy.
Just to be clear, I did not use this strategy.
That's why he ended up fourth place. Imagine if we got all Andy's votes. All of a sudden we're in the top two.
Well, we got a little game for you guys to play. How about that? Pretty easy, pretty low stakes. It's called Hot Takes.
What is the worst first date spot? And let me tell you, best first date spot, taking a girl to the grocery store. They're not cooking afterwards.
We can.
I got a hot take on that because I actually like the grocery store. I love the grocery store.
You would then be going somewhere to cook them a lovely meal.
I would.
You can. If you don't like it.
With a shopping cart, going to Mackie's car and then
This is one of our arguments we have here, but go ahead. I'd like to hear your response.
I mean, I haven't been on a date for a long time. We've been married almost 21 years now, so...
I have a battle for you. If you took Amber to watch a poker, that would be really
even come. Let's stay home and watch me on Dancing with the Stars. Watch an episode of me, let's watch it back.
What's the worst casting decision ever made in reality TV?
Ooh, the worst? Nobody would know what the worst is because they're insignificant and nobody knows about them.
Yeah.
So we want to know.
Another game then we shall play. We know that everything's a competition with you guys. See what I did? Okay, so you guys are now going to be competing. This one is whoever gets it done first, right?
Who wants the boy?
I'll do the boy.
Which season of Survivors was Rob first on?
Oh, that's Ghostface.
You gotta be quick with that. Do an impression of the other person.
Hey, I'm doing it. Look at my abs. Oh my God, take my shirt off.
What's the capital of Florida?
Tallahassee.
Thank you.
Sing the first line of any boy band song.
Yeah, that's a good one not to do. I'm trying to... I actually can't.
You are my...
Spell choreographer.
What's up?
CHOREOGRAPHER.
Name a country starting with B.
Bosnia.
Yeah, that's one I did too.
Say a sentence in a British accent.
Say a sentence in a British accent.
You're giving it that?
He did a British accent. He did try
You can judge our next one.
Boss and Rob, Dylan and Efron, it's been such a pleasure having you in the sauna.
In future seasons, we may have people that are going to come compete against us. So if you guys are game, you know.
We can get our act together when it's time. It was so nice. I can tell they had a real romance going on.
Do you think people look at our bromance like their bromance?
I hope so.
I hope so. Don't look at me so deeply. They're a lovely addition to the sauna community.
Yeah, they're official members. We'd like a name for the members of the sauna. What's the name of somebody who uses the sauna often?
The Schwitzer. The Schwitzers.
Can we get like a plaque?
The Schwitzers. Yeah, they get a medal saying, I'm a Schwitzer.
A Schwitzer? That's how it says Schwitzer on like embroidered gosh Schwitzer.
What are we then? King Schwitzers.
King of the Schwitz.
my family's support and commitment to help me do this. So it's hard for me to ask them to sacrifice more for me. But I know this is going to help me a lot. I've also decided to write a letter to my mom that Dr. Paradise talked about. I just hope it's not too overwhelming for me, because I think telling my mom goodbye is going to be one of the hardest things I'm ever going to do in my life.
But here's the thing. If she's able to climb in the car and she's saying she's more mobile now, even though we've only seen her lose 22 pounds, like she should be able to go see her mom at this point, say goodbye, and get that kind of closure that she needs. Because I can't imagine what it would be like not to go to your mom's gravesite. Like even when I was like almost 600 pounds, I still made it to my grandfather's gravesite. I lost a little bit of weight at that point, but I was still very much at his funeral. There's no way you could have stopped me from going to that thing.
I hope I have the emotional and physical strength to do this, but I don't know where my limits are going to be.
Wait, so her going to the gravesite consists of her getting out of the car, taking 3 steps in a walker, and sitting in a wheelchair at the gravesite? She's not that... Okay, I think she could have done this before. I don't think she needed any kind of weight loss to do this level of activity.
I wrote her a letter, so... Hey, Mama. I bet you're wondering what took me so long to write or to talk to you. Honestly, I've been sad and angry. Life without you sucks. And I don't think about your death because if I don't think about it, I can pretend that you're still at home. Every day I choose either to ignore the pain or just to pretend. But it...
Alright, so blocking out her feelings by eating all this food and stuff like that, it makes a lot of sense. But at the same time, it's like, you kind of come to terms with your mom's not going to be there forever. And you have kids that you have to take care of. At least you're saying that you take care of, so... There's reasons for you to change without like just using that as an excuse for you being the way you are, and reasons to be on the better side of things, I guess is what I want to say.
Hurts so much. I understand that you had to leave this old dirty, miserable life behind. Now it's my turn to live. Today I'm gonna try my best to say goodbye. It's been almost 6 years, and you deserve to rest in peace.
Damn, it's been 6 years? That's 6 years. I wonder what she weighed before her mom passed. I don't think we ever heard that. But I'd be curious to know how much she put on like afterwards, because I don't think it could have been all that much if she couldn't make it there at the point of the funeral.
I pray my mom heard me. I think she did. And I know she's looking down on me and smiling because I'm fighting for my life and my family. And I'm gonna do this and succeed. I'm gonna make her proud of me.
Look, I think your mom's gonna be proud of you regardless of whether you change or not, but I'm sure she wants to see you living a much better life. People think, I don't think your parents could ever be as disappointed in you as you think they can be. I think they just love you regardless, but I'm sure she wants to see better out of you. For the grandkids and all this and that, the step, or I guess they would be like great nephew. I don't know what they would be, but I'm sure she wants to see better out of you for them.
I really want it, and I know I worked harder this time around.
Can I?
I've done better with the diet, and I've applied myself more all around. So I'm praying it just pays off with a good number when I get on that scale, and this appointment goes a lot better than the last one.
She's so sneaky though with her build. Like you can't tell if she's lost weight or not. Like you'd have to, I don't know. It's because she's short, but she don't look that big from the front. I mean, it's really hard to tell with her. I don't know. I think she's lost something.
The last time I was at 592, and Dr. Now gave me the goal of losing 75 pounds in 2 months again. And if I did that, I'd beat 517. I feel good about that.
543, she lost 49 pounds. So yeah, it's a lot better than what she did last time.
That's like more than double what I lost last time. So I think that's a move in a good direction. And hopefully that's how Dr. Now sees it. And that he sees that progress instead of being upset with me. Because I don't think I can handle that again. If he tells me this isn't a good thing. Because it is a progress. And that's a good thing no matter what he says.
I don't think he's gonna snap at her. I think he's still gonna tell her it's not enough. But yeah, she lost considerably more than last time. So I think he's gonna be proud of that. As long as you don't try to rip his head off again and do that whole double chin scrunch thing where you're angry.
But I'm praying we're gonna be in agreement about that.
Hello.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
Alright.
Good.
Good. How was your trip down to Houston this time?
It was a lot faster. Traffic was better for us.
Oh, okay. And you're used to it, huh?
I guess I don't have to drive, so it's okay.
All right. I see that you have lost some weight, so I assume that you have started working on some of the issues you need. And you have made some modification in your eating habit, right?
I did.
So, what changes do you have made that is working for you?
Not eating. If I'm not hungry, I don't eat. And if I
Imagine like that being the big change in your life. People are like, I don't eat all the time, I'm not hungry. It doesn't exactly work that way when you're this big. You just eat to eat for the hell of it. Like, it's crazy to me to think about now. But people just eat just to eat.
do feel hungry, I make sure that I eat something that is on the diet plan.
I'm proud of you for doing all that.
Thank you.
What about the exercise? Have you been doing those like you should do?
Yes, sir.
Have you noticed any improvement in your stamina from that?
100%. Now that I've just lost a little bit of weight and have been doing some exercises, I can go a lot further before I'm just winded and out of breath. So I'm excited about that progress for me.
I'm gonna need to see if they ever took that ping pong ball thing or table out of the package. Because her walking in the car once a day is not going to be enough exercise. But it's something. So, yeah, I guess you just got to praise her for that.
That's great. Well, you made some improvement, and I'm encouraged by that. But you're still a little over 25 pounds from the goal I gave you. So what I will do is just give you a goal for one more month, okay? Okay. And I want you to lose another 30 pounds in that time. And if you do that, then I want to put you for weight loss surgery. Sound good?
That sounds great.
Alright, so she's got one more goal set, and she only has to do it for another month, and if she can hit that, she gets the weight loss surgery, which puts her like leaps and bounds above, because after that it gets a lot easier if she's not sitting there just eating the way she used to. So, golden opportunity, she's got the best chance in the world to turn this around right now.
I'm really excited about how this appointment went today compared to the last one. There's a much better outcome, and Dr. Now and I were on the same page about how I did, so I'm happy about that. I don't feel like I need to take more time to lose more weight, but I'll show him what he wants to see, so he knows I'm ready to have the surgery. I've been ready for that for a long time, so I'm dedicated to succeeding at this and finally get the surgery I need to save my life.
I'm a little confused by the fact that she said she doesn't think she needs to prove for another month she can lose weight. Because I think, she just thought, alright, I'll lose a little bit, I'll get approved, I'll have surgery right away. Instead of thinking like, oh, he's going to drag this out a couple months. Mine drug out for 2 friggin' years because of everything that was going on in the world, everybody on lockdown, all this and that. So mine was a hell of a roller coaster. But at least you just have to do it for a few months and then you're all set. Because anybody could crash diet for a few months and then kind of just get the surgery off to the races. But if you gotta go like wait and then you can't even get it even when you're approved, like, it gets daunting real quick.
This month, I decided I really want to put more focus on getting better stamina. So I'm trying to take my exercising to the next level. I've been doing water aerobics in a pool. It does cause me a great deal of pain to walk a lot still, and being in the water is helping with the pain by alleviating it, especially with my legs and knees.
Well, that's leaps and bounds better than just walking to the car every single day and calling that enough exercise. So she even went out of her way to find a pool and exercise. I think she'll probably be just fine.
So, the further I can go and the longer I can go without having to take a break or getting too tired, the more I'll be able to go out and function completely on my own. And I'm sticking to my diet to make sure that I keep losing and get weight loss surgery. I wanted to lose weight and get healthy because I feel like a burden on my family, especially my kids. And so I can be the wife I wanted for Rodney.
That feeling like a bird thing is a powerful feeling. Like, it feels bad for me to say that, but we kind of are a burden. Because you saw what your kids were having to do. They were having to take care of you. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot to ask from people who really should just be being kids and not having to deal with that kind of stuff.
He's the pastor of a church, and I don't even go with him on Sundays. And he's never made me feel bad about that. So one of my biggest goals is to be at church with him and stand by his side like he deserves. I should be there for him.
Hold on, you're married to a pastor and you've never even gone to the friggin' church? Wow, this lady brings like shut down, shut in kind of to a whole new meaning. She's never even been to her husband's work not a single friggin' time? That's crazy.
Dr. Now's office called me to set up a video call with him today, and I'm nervous because I don't understand why he's reached out like this, pretty much right after my last appointment with him. So my fear is that the only reason is he has some bad news from my test. I don't know, but my mind's racing, and I'm very worried about what he's going to say to me.
I don't actually think that this could be good news at this point. I think it's just going to be all bad, but hopefully it doesn't cause her to spiral and go back the other way.
Hey, how you doing, Kenny?
I'm okay.
Okay. Well, there are a couple of things I want to talk to you about. As you know, we started some tests on you, and we did a blood test on you, and the thing that is abnormal is your white count is elevated, which does mean that you may have some ongoing infection, because I got your record from before you came to see me, and looking at your record, even then you still had elevated white count, so I'm a little bit concerned about that elevated white count. Do you have any kind of skin infection?
Well, duh. She's literally sitting on the toilet taking a poop bath every single day. She's not getting clean. That's the cleanest she gets is sitting on a toilet scrubbing. And they're not getting all up in her nooks and crannies doing all that. So yeah, obviously she's struggling a little to get clean and having some kind of infection. Probably like 24/7.
Or any irritation or any other issue with that?
I'm having a flare-up of cellulitis, but like
Cellulitis in what area?
on the lower part of my right leg. Well, actually it's on both legs, but it's flared up now. I'm pretty red and swollen now.
Well, we need to get you some antibiotic and see if we can correct that elevated white count, because this issue could very easily become life-threatening if it gets any worse. So that is something that we need to clear that out. So we'll get you some antibiotic, and also want you to go to a hematologist to make sure that there's no other issues contributing to that elevated white count.
Okay.
The other thing is that the record shows that you have some episodes of rapid heartbeat and atrial fibrillation, and that is something that you need to be concerned, because with that issue, you want some surgery.
Oh no, so her heart's out of beat and everything? Yeah, no way are they gonna let her have surgery with that. That sucks, man. Because she had that one more month to grind it out, and then she would have been good to go. That really blows.
The reality is, with this issue, your body is getting close to a breaking point. And right now, you're not going to live very long unless you lose a lot more weight before things get worse. And we're not going to be able to do surgery to help you with that until you lose enough weight to alleviate the strain in your heart to where you would be able to survive it. You get that?
Yes, sir.
So what I think will be most productive will be that if we get you to lose 100 pounds in 3 much, which is really do if you stick with the diet and then do evaluation and see what the risk factor are for doing surgery. Okay.
100 pounds, 3 months. I don't think she's happy about that. She literally just said, "Oh, just another month. That's all I gotta do." And now she gets a goal for 3 months. That kind of sucks.
Okay.
So, in the meantime, you need to focus on staying on the diet and losing as much weight as you can to improve your heart function. Okay?
Okay.
So how excited are you?
It's like the beginning. I feel so good about it being the start of something great. I feel like today is going to be the start of me doing better things. Rodney has always been such a huge support to me. And it would make me really happy to be able to start to be that for him. You know, he's never made me feel like I'm failing. Or that I should have any guilt from not being able to do this with him.
Man, that's a tiny little church. No wonder she never went and visited, though. She had to off-road to get there, and she's got to go like through all this grass. No wonder she didn't friggin' walk it.
Cancer affects every part of your life. The last thing patients should worry about is getting care. That's why MSK has care in many locations.
But I know it's been a sacrifice for him that I never wanted him to have to make for me. And I want to change that for him. But I'm still nervous about being able to last the full service and all that comes after. Because if I start to struggle, my fear would be I embarrass Rodney. He'd never tell me, but I know.
I think you're just projecting that. You think everyone's so embarrassed just because you're overweight. It's not really like that. People really don't care what the hell we're doing. They just wonder how we got so damn big or how many damn s'mores we ate.
This is a very important step today for me to do. And I feel very happy to see a place that's important to Rodney and that I want to be a part of with him. That's been important to me for years. So to be close to being able to do that feels really good. And so I'm very proud of myself for doing this today. It's been a big encouragement for me.
You can't be doing that type of stuff in the chit-chat.
Oh my God, just turned into bariatric like Bill Clinton. Are you gonna leave a stain on a little blue dress here too, buddy? Oh my God, don't do that. I'll get impeached.
I've missed you.
Peachy cobblered. Why is she doing the double chin angry thing in that photo too? Is that like her go-to pose?
It's good to have you.
Thank you.
I know it's going to motivate me to push myself even harder because I want more.
That's what she said. But yes, you need to want more. You need to push yourself. You need to want to get after it.
I want to do more and have more things in my life and be able to share that more with my family because I can be a part of things now. That's what's making me the most excited. So I'm going to keep moving forward and taking steps like this to keep pushing myself. And I can't wait to see what next big step I can take here soon.
Alright, so far Kanae is still not getting down on herself over the whole heart thing, which is good. I kind of expect her to spiral the other way. Just because it's easy to get down on yourself and think, oh, well, if it's not going to happen, it's never going to happen. And then kind of go completely off track, but she still seems to be highly motivated.
I still have a lot of work to do to get to my goal. So I'm working hard to keep heading in a positive direction. You know, I'm working on my diet and my exercise every day. And I've been able to see a therapist locally, so I can keep doing it consistently. To work on healthier ways I can cope in life, in dealing with issues that have been hard for me. And that may have played some part in me finding comfort in food.
You know, the fact that she's even just sitting out here watching them play basketball probably means the world to those kids. because they're so used to her just sitting there and just demanding food or asking to be taken to the bathroom or scrubbed down. So her just sitting outside, small thing, but big and like the big picture, it's a big thing.
See what I remember from Little Dribbler? You're supposed to aim for that. Oh, I can't even see that far.
What's Little Dribblers? Is that like a sandwich at Arby's?
No. Just try to shoot it. You close enough.
Give me that, maybe Matt. So harder?
Closer.
Oh my God, she almost fell. You need to be careful, because that would be a bad place to fall. There's nothing for her to climb up with at friggin' all. But yeah, it's not a little dribblers, it's a little nibbler. That's what it is in Arby's, I think.
Harder and higher.
Closer.
Harder and higher.
No, forget it.
So I'm growing and getting stronger each day in every way. And my life is already so much better than it was when I started this journey. I can't even believe it sometimes. I'm actually getting to enjoy moments in my life now. And that's given me a hope I haven't had in a long time.
That's nice, but you better not be growing. You better still be on the shrinking thing, like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. So, yeah, you need to be getting tinier for sure.
A hope that I'm going to get surgery soon. A hope that I'm going to be there with my family like I want and have a future with them. And I can't wait for that future. So I'm going to work as hard as I can and keep going back to Dr. Now with as much progress as I can each time until I finally get weight loss surgery, whether it takes another month or 3 or whatever. I'm determined to do this like I set out. No matter.
You know, there's kind of something beautiful in hearing her say that, where she's just like, look, it don't matter what it takes, I'm going to do this. Instead of her getting down on herself, because she was very down on herself at the start of this episode, like a lot.
What it takes to succeed for myself, for my mother, and for my family. So there's no force in me or outside of me that's going to be able to stop me from achieving the life I want. And I can't wait for that.
Well, the force outside of you would be late night Taco Bell. Hopefully you don't take that and hit that drive-through, because that will pull you right in. The Taco Bell drive-through is a dangerous place, especially past like 10 o'clock. But alright, that's it for today. She lost some weight, a little slow at first, had a bit of a meltdown on Dr. Now, but eventually got together. Seemed to be doing like a lot of stuff with the kids, which makes me happy to see her out there getting after it. I don't know if she has a Where Are They Now episode. I'll have to look and see. If she doesn't, I'll check and try to find some kind of update on her. But leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think about this one, and I will see y'all later. Bye.
The path to a college degree is more affordable than you think. With Sophia Learning, you can take real college-level courses that are designed to transfer fully online for just $99 a month. Start your free trial, no credit card required. Sophia Learning, built for you.
Dr. Nalzar has set a date for my surgery next month. I've continued to make good progress. I've lost more weight since the last time I've seen him. Now I have a lot of energy, and each day I can do a little bit more.
It's called a net for a reason. Wait.
Most importantly, I am enjoying time with my kids. Now I can be physically interactive with them, and it's awesome. You can get to a place where happiness is impossible to find. And if you're not careful, the next impossible thing to find is hope. When you live life this big,
Your weight affects everything. I'm huge. Forget that I'm just overweight, but I look like a monster.
It hurts to move, hurts to walk, it hurts to do just about everything.
All of the day-to-day tasks, cooking a meal, walk my dog to the playground.
All the things that people take for granted are very difficult for me to do. I can't take care of my family the way that I need to.
Allergy, sinus, headache.
I have 4 children. The kids really are the ones who take care of the house. At this weight, I am heavily dependent on my children.
Let's jump up. I can't reach your feet, so I have to put lotion on her legs and put her socks and shoes on. Kind of feels like she's handicapped. I do feel like I do more than a teenager should be doing.
I am a burden to my children. But I still have to go out public, I still have to do things, they still get seen with me. I don't want my kids to be picked on because of what I look like. I want to protect the kids. Especially with everything I've been through in my childhood. When I was about 5 years old, I was average weight. When I was 6, I was molested by a family member. And that's really what started my weight gain. I don't know why, but I know that that's the same time frame as when it started. From then on, I was always the big kid. Gaining that weight, you do build a barrier. People, they're less able to hurt you because they can't get to you. By the time I graduated high school, I was probably about 220. And then pretty much all the weight after that came with each kid. 50 pounds with each kid. I wish that I had been taught that food literally was fuel. That this is what you put in your body to make it go.
But I don't eat just for fuel. I eat for enjoyment. It makes me happy to eat. I mean, I love food. I don't just like food. I love food. I have a relationship with food. When I didn't have support of people or family members, food was still there. Food doesn't hurt you emotionally. It does hurt you physically, but it doesn't hurt you emotionally. When you get married, you expect that you'll grow old together. You don't expect your husband's gonna die at 33.
This is my husband. This is him. This is Alan. He had his own struggles with weight. He was over 600 pounds.
His kidneys weren't functioning correctly, and his kidneys were affecting his heart. His heart wasn't functioning correctly. His health got worse and worse.
And when his heart stopped, we couldn't resuscitate him. That was it.
My husband being overweight, that's what killed him.
It's been almost 2 years since he hasn't been here, and I don't think I'm far behind him. I know it affects my kids. They just lost their dad. My 8-year-old, she said it. Mommy, I don't want you to die. My husband got to a point where he couldn't get out of bed, and he wasn't living life at all. I've got to do something different. If I don't do it, I'm not going to be alive.
Good days start with homemade breakfast sandwiches. Technically, so can bad days. But come on, how can you have a bad day after eating bacon and eggs smothered in Lamb Lake's cheese? Eat it like you own it.
I didn't think I'd ever say this, but I actually like using my HSA now. The setup didn't feel like a chore. I was able to log in, see my balance, and upload receipts right away. What I didn't expect was how simple it was to get reimbursed or that I could let the money sit and grow if I didn't need it. There's even an option to invest, which makes it feel more like something I'm building and less like an account I'll forget about. It saved me time, money, and just made everything easier to manage. If your employer offers Lively, I highly recommend using it.
I'm embarrassed by my weight.
So what seems to be your challenge is to lose weight?
Not eating and then eating late, probably most of it. Then I'm sure I like carbs, I like carbohydrates, and I don't exercise a lot, so.
I didn't think surgery is going to change that.
Surgery is not going to change my diet. Surgery will allow me to start losing weight so that I can exercise more, so that I can then lose the weight. But I think this is a whole lifestyle change. I mean, for me, it's a step towards the lifestyle change. It's not going to do it by itself. It's not going to do it by itself.
Paula seems to have right answer for everything, but she does not seem to apply those to her weight loss. We should be able to implement those life changes for surgery. So we're going to change your eating habit now, and we're going to see if that will work for you. You have to lose 20 pounds on your own next month. Any questions? All right. She needs to comply herself and show me that she can make lifestyle changes. Otherwise, surgery would not be any help to Paula. Sometimes patients that have right answers have hardest time losing weight. It's not as simple as knowing what the right answer is.
I gave myself a goal that once I lost 100 pounds that I was going to dye my hair. So it's time. I feel like I've made a positive step. I feel like I've turned another leaf, and I want to reflect that on my outside again.
I am more motivated than anyone I've ever known going to counseling because I just want to release the feelings that I still have stored inside.
I thought maybe we just check in terms of the loss of your husband. Any of that grief that's still holding you back today?
No, because I think that I'm acknowledging it more, and so I'm not just burying it. I'm feeling it.
You're going through it. You're facing it.
It's not controlling me anymore.
In terms of the molestation, what would it take to get some final closure on that?
I've lived those consequences now for the last 30 years, and I can't carry it anymore. I've let it go.
Can I hear you say that again?
I've let it go. I mean, as I'm taking weight off, I'm taking stress off. So I can't hold on to it anymore.
You already made steps that prove to me you're there. It's just a matter of time. You will reach your goal. I have no doubt about it.
I feel like I've made another breakthrough.
Keep going.
I'm nowhere close to where I need to be, but at least I can see a light at the end of the tunnel.
We are going to see Dr. Knapp. I gotta say that right now my focus is probably better than it's ever been. I can tell the difference in my health that I'm doing better. I can tell the difference in my exercise, that I'm going longer and lasting longer. We're going in the right direction.
All right. Come along.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
So you're down to 380 pounds, huh?
Yes, sir.
Finally you got the right track.
It took me a while, but I'm getting it. I'm getting there.
I think Paula's doing very well. I think she's going to be okay.
It's been a long journey. I'm proud of myself. And I think I'm doing better. And I think that Alan would agree. There are issues that I have with my mom that I've held on to. I could never meet her standards, so I'm not sure she ever loved me. I'm not sure if I'm going to confront my mom today, or if I just need to see her, give her a hug,
and let all pain go. Part of me still feels like I'm going to be rejected again. Like I still won't be good enough for my mom. I'm really anxious.
You. Hi.
Oh, me too.
Sorry. Hi. That's nice.
While playing her, I was able to realize that I didn't necessarily need her approval. I'm not the old Paul anymore. I can forgive her. But I'm glad that she was happy to see me.
I'm very proud of Paula. She caused her journey, and I'm happy that she decided to take that journey.
I think that this was a really big step in healing.
Yes, I was aiming.
Food was something I used to deal with my emotions and the chaos of life. I recognize that, and I'm not going to make excuses any longer. I have to keep losing the weight and meeting my goals, because everything in my life right now depends on that. And I know I can do it.
What's the secret to peak health? Going micro with Noom! Micro habits, micro wins, even micro dose GLP-1s. Now starting at just $99.
Micro? I can do micro.
With Noom, we all can!
And it's designed to minimize side effects and give me real weight loss? Yes, please!
I'm doing it. I'm going micro.
Now starting at just $99. Get started at Noom.com.
New customers bet $5 and get 200 bonus bets you win. Only on FanDuel.
I've been working hard, and I want to keep reaching my goals. I have a full-time job, so now I can finally reach the goal of moving my family into a home.
Good to see you again.
My family has had some hardships, but it's important to me that we have stability. Now that I'm at a point in my life that I can offer them that. The kitchen is in this area here. It's kind of cool. This is like yeah. It's the next step, and I'm excited about that.
This is the master. Just watch your step. It has a nice covered patio. Well, what do y'all think?
Let's do it.
Okay.
The house is actually exactly what I need. We wanted one floor, 3 bedrooms, and lots of space. I love my family, and to be able to provide some stability after all this hard work feels pretty amazing. I'm so excited to be moving into a house. I am ready to do this.
Savannah, go get all the hangers. Put them in there.
Usually when we're moving, she has to sit down and she doesn't carry any boxes, but she carries her own stuff. She stands up when she packs.
Come on, Savannah.
My life is completely different and new now. I've been working really hard trying to stay focused, and I feel like everything is back on track again.
Sam, you got it? Let's go.
I'll see the doctor in a couple months. I feel like I have made progress. I've been giving it my all, and if I didn't lose weight, then I'm going to feel like I failed. I know that it's not true because of how much I've accomplished and how much better my life is. The reality is I could be 600 pounds again, but I'm not going to let it happen. I won't let it happen. I'm going to see Dr. Nazar today to see if I'm approved for skin surgery. The last time I didn't qualify, and now the doctor told me if I got under 300 pounds that he would do it. I feel like I'm back on track.
making decent progress. But the true test is at scale. Yes.
What about it?
It's under. It's all that mattered.
I am ecstatic. It took a lot of work, but I did it.
Hello.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
We're good.
So you're down to $2.99. I think you are on the right track.
I went from $3.60 down to $2.99 since June.
I'm happy to see that Paula made some progress. She showed me that she stick with it. More importantly, she stopped making excuses. You did well. So I'm approving your skin surgery.
I write it down for the date. I want to do it.
All right, super. She's under 300 pounds, so I think she's ready to move ahead for skin surgery in a few months.
Can't believe it.
This is a great feeling. Dr. Nazar has set a date for my surgery next month. I've continued to make good progress. I've lost more weight since the last time I've seen him. Now I have a lot of energy, and each day I can do a little bit more.
It's called a nut for a reason. Wait.
Most importantly, I am enjoying time with my kids. Now I can be physically interactive with them, and it's awesome. Through this journey, I've learned how to not only be physically healthy, but how to be emotionally healthy as well. I've learned how to forgive others and to learn to love them even though they've hurt me.
I feel like the sky's the limit. And I'm going to keep pushing myself and fighting to make progress every step of the way.
Now, I take each day at a time and make sure my health is a priority.
It's hard to believe that I've come this far. I make goals now, and I hit them.
Yes.
After skin surgery, I'll almost be at my goal weight. It's just awesome, and I couldn't be more happy.
Hello. You started at almost 600 pounds, you're down to 268 pounds?
Yep.
Paula is doing much better, and she's losing weight. Skin surgery should take another 30 pounds off her stomach, and it won't be long before she's under 200 pounds. All right? I'm proud of you, and I think you're great.
Thank you.
I think that being healthy is important, especially if you want to be able to enjoy life experiences. If I hadn't had the weight loss surgery, I don't know that I would be alive right now.
I've brought myself out of isolation and allowed myself to feel. I'm living life now. That's something that I didn't have before I went through this journey. I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Meet Nature's original multivitamin. Grass-fed beef liver, pure, no fillers, and over 80 nutrients to keep your energy high and metabolism strong. Simplify your routine and find your health freedom with ancestral supplements.
So Finn provides detailed, personalised support to customers, quick responses. It's the first port of call for any customer who's wanting support.
Meet Finn, the number one AI agent for customer service that automatically resolves up to 86% of queries with answers that feel human. Any channel, any language, 24/7. Learn more at fin.ai.
Because whoever comes over to help me usually brings something to eat. And food is what I live for. So I get so anxious waiting for my first meal of the day.
When we go grocery shopping, Rob usually tells me what to get, and she needs help getting the groceries in the cart and whatnot. But I don't feel like I'm ever able to.
Just taking a shower, I have to rest.
Yeah, we're worried about you and want to get you back to where you need to be.
My brother Chris had decided to go with me to Houston to try to get Dr. No's help. But Chris had a heart attack while he was sleeping and he almost didn't make it. It was so scary.
But yet, you decided you want to as well, since you are over 600 pounds too. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. And how old are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20 years old?
Yes.
That's a lot of weight gain in a short time at that age. So you're on track to be the world's heaviest person if something doesn't change.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sean back. Today we're checking back in with Dr. Now and Baskin Robin. 31 pounds that could get you to 600 plus pounds. And she's 40 years old, living in Kansas, I think it said. But from the looks of things, I don't know, there might be Tiger King hiding out back here. This might be Carol Baskin Robin. But yeah, once you're 20 and you're 600 plus pounds, like it sucks. Don't get me wrong. It always sucks to be this big, right? But once you hit like 30, 40, sucks infinitely more. Like it is not a good time, okay? So let's check it out and hear her talk about how she's miserable, because that's how they all start.
I can't believe how hard my life is now because of how big I've gotten. Everything is...
And she's sleeping on like a bearskin, like comforter or something, or bear fur, I don't know, playing Game of Thrones with the tubby.
It's a struggle when it gets to my space. But as painful as it is, I get up. And the most difficult part of my morning is the first time I have to stand. My legs hurt so bad. Just the thought of moving it makes me want to cry.
Right, that damn standing. Always something that we try to avoid at all costs. It doesn't feel good, I'll be honest. Standing, not on our list of things to do. Just keep it real.
I have no cartilage left in my knees to keep my bones from rubbing together.
Because of
all the weight that's been on them for so many years. It's just rubbed it all away. And I'm so scared that soon I'm just not going to be able to get up anymore.
You're not going to be able to get out of that damn corner. Look at that. This is like a fat fish trap, man. Bottlenecks for the big people. You get stuck in here, you're going to have to call the damn fire rescue.
Because every day is a little bit less I can handle. Cleaning myself is one of the last things I still try to do on my own. But the process of it is physically exhausting. And it's getting hard because of the pain in my knees.
Because you're going to stick to that damn thing, shower curtain or whatever. But also, you see that tattoo on her leg? It's kind of funny. It looks like she dropped a bunch of crumbs. Probably not the best idea to get a crumb trail in her thigh. I don't know where that trail's leading, but not a good idea when you're fat to have a crumb trail tattooed.
And even the weight of my arms to wash my hair. Where's my arms at now? But at the rate my legs are going, and I'm afraid I'm going to need help soon. And I can't let it get that bad.
You would have had that damn shower head down there for another second. I would have just thought you were trying to have a damn good time.
I've already discussed with myself. I don't even feel like a human being. When I look in the mirror, I don't see a 600-pound woman. I see myself as a monster.
Alright, nobody looks at the fat in the mirror and goes, that's Frankenstein. At least not me, okay? You might not like what you see, but when you're staring at the man in the mirror, it's going to tell you a lot about yourself, right?
I see it's just fat upon fat upon fat. And I can't believe that I let myself get this bad. And if I didn't have help from my family, then I don't even know what I'd do. Honey? I need you to help me get ready. All my stuff's in the third room.
Look at this friggin' toothpick coming in here. Also, I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of these at this point, but judging by back rolls, she might be closer to 700. Usually back rolls are how I judge how fat you are.
Everyone has to be my caretaker now. And if it weren't for my husband James, I don't know what I would do.
Pretty much anything that a person needs to stand up to do, or anything that involves something she can't reach from her chair, is what I need to do for Robin.
Except for dusting. Don't look like anybody really takes up that job in the household, okay?
But I'll do what I need to do, you know, whatever it takes, because I love that woman with everything I have in me.
She needs to get bigger underwear, because it looks like she's stealing his. Those puppies did not fit hardly at all.
One of my biggest fears is becoming bedbound.
Diet.
And I feel like I'm living my own nightmare. And if my husband has to go to work, either my brother Chris or my nephew Garrett has to come over to be with me. Because I have to have somebody around.
You guys see this crumb trail on her leg. That's wild. Also, I think she has a turtle tattooed in like 5 different places I've seen so far. I guess she's trying to erase the hair or something.
And that's embarrassing.
I love you.
I love you too.
Call you when I get to work.
Okay. Have a good day, baby.
They definitely did this for foreshadowing, right? Put a board, like a game up here that says Operation on a bariatric weight loss surgery show.
But I can't wait for them to come over. Because whoever comes over to help me usually brings something to eat. And food is what I live for. So I get so anxious waiting for my first meal of the day.
Also, I can tell how much KFC she's ate just by the level of grease on the chair. Because your back, your arm's not giving off that amount of grease, right? That's from wiping her fingers on the freaking chair. Also, somebody's got really greasy hair in the other chair.
Hello.
Oh.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Would you look at that? We got a lot of foul on fat crime about to happen in this one, huh? Come on, man. Why? You think he got this big just because he's bringing her all this food?
Awesome. Straw for your drink.
Thank you. Oh. Eating and getting food are my absolute favorite things to do.
No kidding.
And it's one of the only times that I am truly happy. Because I can forget about all the pain and misery of my life just for a moment.
Also forgot about breathing for the time being because she is taking that thing to friggin' town. She's not stopping for breath.
I come over to help Rob every day. She struggles with her mobility, and she has a hard time doing stuff on her own. That's why she has to come out here and help her out. That's what family does for family.
It's got nothing to do with you getting the debit card for a second so you can get yourself some. Because this wheelchair is where you're heading to, buddy, and you are not far behind. Actually, he might be friggin' bigger, to be honest. He's got to be pushing 600 too. He ate all 31 flavors.
Most of the time, all I want to do is eat or go get food. I love going to the supermarket to shop. Usually Garrett's the one who takes me because he likes to eat almost as much as I do.
No shit, but the supermarket's like our game 7, okay? If you're at the World Series, it all happens at once.
Ready to go, store?
Yep.
So we're kind of partners in crime. But going to the supermarket is still one of the hardest things I do. Starting with trying to make it to the car. because I can't go down the ramp in my wheelchair, so I have to try and walk.
So let's just go ahead and see if these partners in crime can make a good police chase, huh? Because I doubt we're outrunning any cops, let alone a freaking taser. That comes flying your way, you're gonna drop all your food.
But getting...
I'm not laughing at her walking. I'm laughing because I just heard my girl and her daughter walk in the house from their pedicure.
Getting in the car is even harder. Because once I'm in the car, my legs start to swell up and my knees start hurting because I can't bend or straighten them and I can't move them enough to keep them from hurting so bad. So it's both one of the most exhausting and exciting things that I still do.
I would not risk off-roading either on the way to the grocery store because her level of walking, she ain't making it home if they get stuck in the middle of them dusty fields.
But I can't wait to get there and be around all that food.
Why aren't I a millionaire? I should be married by now. Maybe I should start this.
You had a rough sleep, Chris. What's happened? Worried about your goals again?
I just want things to happen faster.
Rome wasn't built in a day, Chris. Let's focus on today.
What do you recommend?
Let's keep things light. Some stretches, a few sit-ups, bicep curls, and how about some comfort food to combat that sleep deprivation? Well done today, Chris. We'll get you back on track.
Why is it squatting in the back so hard? You'd think the front suspension would be shot. Somehow they got all the weight in the back, too.
Even getting around the scooter, I'm in a lot of pain. So I'm only going to have the strength and stamina to do this for a limited amount of time.
Ma'am, you are just sitting. You're not doing anything at this point. She's acting like this is like physically draining the hell out of her. You literally walked the same amount you did to the friggin' shower so far.
When we go grocery shopping, Rob usually tells me what to get. Garrett, can I grab some of those Ruffles that sugar starting? And then I'll just check her list. And she needs help getting the groceries in the cart and whatnot. But I don't feel like I'm ever eating to her. And I never feel bad about eating bad food for her.
I'm not really sure who's enabling who at this point, because considering the fact that he's way younger, I think she might be enabling him to afford all the food and eat it at this point.
Food.
It feels like it pushes my body to its limit. But there's so many things I like that I want to get. So I try to get it all as fast as I can. And just being around all these foods and all these options is just like a rush. Perfect.
Yeah, great idea. Let's eat all the Keebler cookies till we can't find our cookie anymore.
Get the Neapolitan and get those ice cream sandwiches. And then while we're right here too, we need cheese for dinner tonight. That right there. And grab some butter. The yellow box is in there.
I didn't know they made like nacho cheese in FU cans that big. What are you planning to do with that much damn cheese? You think they could eat that in one sitting? That would be nuts.
And once we're done, it's like we have this little mountain of food that Garrett and I can't wait to get home and eat. I just wish my body could handle doing it more often. But when we get home, I feel bad because I'm so totally spent.
She's all smiles at the grocery store, okay? That's the only time I've seen her super happy so far. Besides that, it's been doom and gloom, right? But there was something green in the grocery cart. So she's breaking the gargantuan rule number 1, no greens.
A lot of times, I barely even have the energy to make it back inside. Every time we go out, I can do less. And how far I can go gets shorter and shorter.
Thank you. You're just worrying me right there.
So my ability to do things is diminishing, and it's getting harder for me to do anything.
I'm just judging based off what I see so far, but I seriously think he might be friggin' bigger than her. Just with the side by side, I don't know. One of them might have a bigger back, but she's got bigger legs.
So, as far as I can remember, I've always been overweight. And when I was 5 years old, I weighed around 75 pounds. And I didn't know I was any different than anybody else. I didn't realize I was overweight because my whole family liked to eat. So how much?
Yeah, it does seem like it runs in the family with her, which is sad because, I mean, I was fat from the time I was little too, but I knew I was friggin' different because I never won a game of tag in my friggin' life.
I ate never seemed out of the ordinary. But I really love eating because it helped me forget about a lot of things going on that made me afraid and made me worry.
I told you every country person has this couch. You believe me now? It appeared again. Here it is for the second friggin' time in a country house.
I don't remember a lot of my parents' marriage, but I do remember a lot of fighting, a lot of my dad being towards my mother, a lot of harsh words said and objects thrown and physical abuse. And when that happened, it was terrifying.
Not okay.
But when I was eating, I didn't think about all the bad stuff. So I was eating a lot. And by the time I was 10, I was 200.
Yeah, but the sad part is a lot of the times we see like kids that mask their fear with food. Like I've seen it over and over on the show at this point, and it's terrible to see every single time.
And for the next 4 years, his abuse just continued and got worse. So me and my siblings, we all just kept eating and eating together.
Isn't it kind of like, I don't know, she talks about eating food so she doesn't feel afraid, and then they show a picture of her being overweight with a suit of armor, like that's her suit of armor. Like there's a lot of foreshadowing in this episode, I feel like.
But when I turned 16, things finally changed with my father. Because my dad had gotten angry and had punched me in the face and blackened my eyes, split my lip. My mother seen my face and told me to pack my bags that I was going to live with her. And that's what I had wanted most for so long. So my life settled down for the next couple of years. And for that period of time, I wasn't eating as much as I had been for most of my life. But I was...
That's absolutely unhinged. I can't think of a dad in the world that would punch their daughter in the friggin' face. Like, that's just crazy to me. It doesn't even compute to me.
Still eating enough to keep gaining, and then I put on another 50 pounds. And it was a little over 350 when I graduated high school. But when I moved out of my mom's house and started college, I met a guy, and he was kind and caring and treated me with respect. It was something new and nice. So we started dating. And
there's also a lot of friggin' TV dinners that keep appearing in this house, like a lot of frozen food, cheap, processed junk that everybody's eating.
After a year, we got engaged. But for whatever reason, once that happened, he completely changed and became a and it was just like being with my dad, but he was actually worse. But I stayed through these because I was scared to leave. But things only got worse with him. He got me pregnant. And when I finally told him, he reacted just like I was worried about. And he just started hitting me and punching me in my stomach.
Oh my God. Like stuff like this, when I'm sitting here watching these, it just makes me feel crazy uncomfortable to even hear. So I don't want to just sit here looking like disgusted the whole time, but I would be doing a disservice to them if I cut this part out. Because this is part of their freaking story, right? But a shitty dad taught her how to like showed her how I guess how her mother was treated. So she got the picture of what a man should be from a shitty father. Is what I'm trying to say.
He beat me so severely, I lost consciousness. And because of that, I lost the baby. And the complications from that left me unable to have kids. At that point, I knew if I stayed with him, he'd end up killing me. So I pressed charges, and he was arrested, and I left him. But what got me through that was what got me through everything else in my life: food.
I'm actually really shocked to hear her say she pressed charges, because so many times it doesn't play out that way. They just kind of let them get away with it.
So my weight gain picked back up, and I put on over 200 pounds during the 2 years I was with him, and was around 550 pounds when I turned 19. And after all that, I finished college and tried to get a job. But when I was 20, I met someone new, and I worked up the courage to start dating again. He was interested in me, and my weight.
Wait, didn't she just say she put on 200 pounds in 5 years they were together, and it was all good at first, and then it got bad? Or was it when they moved in? I don't know. I thought she said she wasn't gaining weight at that point.
It didn't seem to bother him. We started seeing each other for a while. When I was 21, we got married, and our relationship was good. So during that time, I did put on a lot. But when I
got a tiny cake for a 600-pound life wedding here.
When I was 26, I discovered he was cheating on me, and I kicked him out. That was a really hard time, and I was devastated. But around that time, my sister, who struggled with her weight just like me, had gotten so big that her body was starting to break down. So I decided to go help her. She had been living with my father, whose health was also declining, so I moved.
Okay, so the whole friggin' family. And what the hell's going on with this guy in the middle? Man, don't sleep with your first cousin.
To become their caretakers.
Or the second, just saying. That looks like first cousin right there.
And I was glad I did, because through that, I was able to spend time with my sister and father before they passed. My dad died when I was 27, and I forgave him. So I was really happy I had time with him, and we were able to work through some things. But I was also glad for the time I had with my sister. For the last few years when I was taking care of her, she was bedbound. And our older brother Chris would come over, and we would eat whenever we wanted together. Just like...
Okay, so we're taking care of the extremely fat sister who's on her deathbed, right? And she looks bigger than the sister, at least in that photo I saw before. I'm thinking that I didn't like Uno reverse the big people somehow in my head. But everybody's freaking fat in this family. What do you mean? We let the fat care for the fat, and we thought that no food was going to be involved here. Nobody was going to die. This is like speed running Death by Dorito.
When we were kids, and we loved it. So all three of us were getting bigger. And I continued gaining, and I got so big by the time I was 35 that I started needing help to do a lot of things. But thankfully, that was around when I met James. We met online, and he lived 80 miles away. We emailed and texted each other for a month. Then he drove in for a date, and we just had this instant connection, and we both knew it. And when he...
I'm going to need to know what website you guys met on, because it was either Farmers Only or Big and Bash. I don't know, there's probably a bunch of them. Twinkie Talk, there's probably a bunch of websites I don't know about to find people.
He came back for a second date. We decided to get married that night. And he started helping me and my sister out.
What?
But a year after that, when I was 38, my sister passed away, and I still haven't fully recovered from it. With how bad it's gotten now, I'm likely the next one to die because of my weight. If I keep living the way I am, I'm gonna be dead right beside her.
It is very difficult to watch Robin just sit here and die. She's deteriorating, and then it keeps getting worse and worse.
More fat on fat crime. I don't know who the hell that guy was, but actually no, it said brother, didn't it? So he was the one in the middle with his tongue out doing that like weird tongue flick thing before.
I'm already at the point where I can hardly do much of anything anymore, and I'm not living. But food is such a big part of our lives. And I don't know how to change that. It's what we love to do on our own. It's what we love to do together. Everyone comes to me now because I can't go to them.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, sweetheart. Would you guys like some snacks? I have ice cream and chocolate chip cookies.
Good.
Yeah.
I'll take the ice cream.
You guys got
We're not doing any carrots with ranch here today, right? But no, I could have told you that. But all right, clearly everyone in the family has a friggin' weight issue, and it's leading to death for a lot of them at this point. This guy's probably at death's door. She's at death's door. The nephew's lucky he's young because he's not quite there yet, but he's gonna friggin' die if he keeps going down this path. Which is why I always say the only hole you can get yourself out of is the grave. So.
Yeah.
Food still gives me all those feelings of happiness and safety and love when I'm eating. And it's the only time I feel that way. And to give that up is scary. So there's a part of me that doesn't want to. But I know I have to. And that my brother has to too.
So how are you feeling today?
I am exhausted, worn out, my legs are killing me. Just taking a shower, I have to rest.
Yeah, we're worried about you. And
Excuse me, guy with the elephant tattoo on his arm whose belly is sticking out further than hers? Can all this like I'm worried about you crap? Worry about your damn self a little bit.
I want to get you back to where you need to be.
Yeah, but I worry about you too. My biggest fear is Grandma having to bury another grandchild.
Your life affects a lot of people. Not just you. So you gotta think of your family too. You can't be selfish about it.
Well, and with me, I can't keep living this life.
No, you cannot.
It's not living.
It's not. And I understand how you feel. So, if you feel when you make the change, now's the time when we need to get it done.
I agree.
Because, we're not getting no younger.
I agree.
Alright, so I'm gonna die. I can't even shower anymore without losing my breath to shoveling in ice cream and eating brownies. Sounds like you guys got your priorities together.
I've decided my only way to change is to get help. And I know Chris is hesitant and he's scared, but I'm thankful he's willing to try and do this with me. We both need to lose weight and change where we're heading, and hopefully that will break the trend in our family. Because I know we both can't keep going like this.
You ready, Grandma? I guess.
They've got the Walking Dead bat on the wall. I got news for you. We're dying first if the Walking Dead happens at 600 pounds. You're not outrunning anybody. I don't think that the battery on your little grocery cart's going to last long enough for you to get enough food to survive either.
So,
I don't know what's going to happen or if I'm even going to be able to do this. But if we can do this together, I feel confident we at least have a chance. I know that every day that passes right now, I have less and less time. I don't know how much longer before I hit a point where my body can't handle the strain of my weight and my heart gives out like my sister. And the same thing is going to happen to Chris. So we have to do this before it's too late. Because I don't want to die.
I mean, Chris is every bit of $5 bills himself, right? And so is the nephew, so I guess that would be Chris's son. So, yeah, there's a lot of weight in this damn house, man. These floorboards are creaking probably to hell and back.
My brother Chris had decided to go with me to Houston to try to get Dr. Noah's help.
Yeah.
We were supposed to leave and go down there a couple of weeks ago. But Chris had a heart attack while he was sleeping and he almost didn't make it.
Ooh, not yay at all. Alright, well, I thought this was going the right direction.
It was so scary. And I'm thankful he's starting to recover. But the doctor said he's not going to be strong enough to travel for a while. I really wanted Chris to go to Texas with me. I wanted him to take this journey with me. But at least Chris's heart attack was a wake-up call for Garrett. And he said he may want to get out. So he's coming over to talk about possibly going with us.
Nice. So at least we get to get the young fellas some help here too. Because looking behind her right now, it's just like a 5-pound bag of sugar, a bunch of potatoes, and 2 loaves of bread.
Is that James.
What's going on?
Is your dad okay? He's feeling better now.
It's got my anxiety on an all-time high.
Well, Chris isn't going to be able to make it. It's a good thing you're going to go, because there's no way I can do all this by myself.
Right. I just
Also, whenever I was growing up and hunting and like overweight, I always wondered if the deer saw me in camo moving and thought the woods are moving, like, because you're not blending in very well, right?
worry about leaving my dad.
But Calvin will take care of him, right?
Yeah.
And this trip could be good for you, too.
Mm-hmm.
You could meet Dr. Now and maybe, talk to him about a weight loss journey of your own and getting the help and tools that you need, too.
I think I do need that.
I think it would be a good experience for you.
Honestly, I have been thinking about it a lot, and if I were able to help better myself, I might be able to help my dad. Be able to be there for him.
So what do you think, Garland? How do you feel about the actual trip?
I'm very anxious. I'm very excited because it's the first big step. What about you, Garrett?
I'm excited for you to be getting the help you need, and I'm excited that I get to go with you and experience all this, and that maybe I'll also get help from this.
He's just thinking, I'm just a tag along. This ain't my journey. This is yours. But if Dr. Now catches both of them in the same room together, you're never freaking leaving. He's got you in his clutches at that point. He's going to have to cut out your tummy.
We're going to just get through it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to head home and get packed.
Pack light. We need to move the wheelchair.
Yeah, well, normally. All right.
I'm really glad that Garrett's willing to come with us and help us. Garrett's still young. He's just 20 years old. He's got his whole life ahead of him, and if he can change his eating habits and change his weight and get it under control now, he can have a great life.
Also, for the record, we don't do many things light. Even our clothing's going to weigh more than the average person's clothing, right? You don't pack like a bag with 16 tablecloths and think it's going to be lighter than you guys wearing a little napkin and a t-shirt.
I want that for him and my brother as much as I want it for me. So as scary as this is going to be, I'm ready for it. I just hope that Garrett and I can make it, and then we'll be able to get the help we need.
Well, this is the start of the journey, which, at least there's two people willing to go. I do feel bad that a brother had a heart attack, though. That's terrible news.
So Garrett will be here shortly with his things, and once we get back up, then we're heading out. But I wish Chris was still able to go with us. I just hope this trip will be worth it.
You got everything ready to put in?
Yeah. I just we gotta get close together. And
Are you doing okay?
I'm just anxious about this drive.
It's a long time to be in the car, baby.
I know, that's my biggest anxiety right now, is just the drive.
Promise you'll tell me anytime we need to pull over.
Maybe I will, maybe I promise.
Don't be.
Well, he actually seems like a kind of sweet, caring, compassionate guy. I really didn't. A lot of times when you see somebody get this big, and you see like husband, boyfriend, enabler, or anything like that, you kind of get a bad impression of them. Not all of them are bad, right? But he's playing his part in her weight gain for sure. But life is what you make of it.
Be a tough guy.
I'll try not to be.
My wife's going to be in a lot of pain. I think the rest of it is manageable, but it is hard to sit next to the person that you love and know that they're uncomfortable, let alone to know the amount of pain that she's going to be in, and that there's no way to relieve it. There's nothing you can do but drive and hope it doesn't hurt too much.
My knees are what I'm most worried about. It's been a really long time since I've had to tread it in car for long. So I don't know how I'm going to do this. James.
I'm actually more worried about your neck. If that little bulge keeps growing on the back, like it looks like one of those neck protectors they wear in the NFL, but I don't think it's protecting much. But at least you can't get friggin' whiplash if they get in a car accident.
This is gonna drive. And me and Garrett are just gonna try and hold out to maybe make it all the way there straight. Super good. I just hope this trip doesn't turn out to be too much for either of us. I'm especially worried about Garrett, because if anything would ever happen to him, I'd never forgive myself. He's like a son to me, and I don't want Chris to add any more strain on himself worrying about him.
What up, D? Oh, I'm ready.
Got your stuff?
Yep.
I'm glad you're here. So.
Are you all ready?
Yeah, we're ready. All we gotta do is load up and go.
Well, shall we load up then?
Look, this road trip not going to be easy because from first-hand experience, when you're this size and you sit in a car for this long, things start to swell, things start to hurt. Like, it's not very comfortable. And the fact they're traveling all the way from Kansas to Houston, that's a long freaking drive at this size.
My main concern is Robin's health. I'm worried how she'll handle the drive there. But I feel the trip is necessary for her weight and my weight issues also. And that it is a good opportunity for us to get our lives straight.
I'm the only true sibling my brother has left. And I couldn't see him having to bury me or even my nephew because we were so close that I just couldn't do that to my family. And I've got to do this, if not for myself, for them.
I was just trying to get a good look at her neck again. I really don't think she can get whiplash. That's probably one of the big pluses of being this big.
If my life wasn't hanging in the balance, I wouldn't even try this. But there really isn't even a choice for us. I have to do this if me and Garrett don't want to die soon. So hopefully we make it there without any big problems or issues, and that this trip goes well.
Oh, my knee!
I just hope it's not too much for us.
You also picked up a pretty small car for this kind of road trip. Like, yeah, you just tack like 1,500 pounds into a Jeep Liberty. You don't got a van? Where'd the van go from before?
We've been on the road for a little over 4 hours, and my knees hurt a lot, but I'm trying not to move them. So I know I need to stop soon for a break. But I'm managing, and Garrett says he's doing okay. So
Great idea. On the way to Dr. Now, let's drink a fruit punch energy drink by Monster. That's sweet. That's like a really low calorie, right?
So James wants me to try and push through so we can make it all the way to Houston tonight. So that's what we're gonna try to do.
I'm missing my family pretty bad right now, but they understand why I left and why I need to do this.
I've usually had 2 or 3 meals and a snack at this point in the day. So I'm starving. So we're gonna stop and get a meal.
Guys, the way she smiles and gets this like eerie look on her face, she gets charged up when you stop for a cheeseburger, huh? I'm thinking her husband uses this to his advantage a lot of the time, right? Need to get her going, stop and grab a McDouble, you're ready to go, huh?
I really need something to help me take my mind out and deal with all this pain. Yeah, I think so. I need the grande flour.
You are the grande combo at this point. Also, here's the thing I used to do when I was 600. I would Google the restaurant before I would even walk into it, just in case the table was fixed to the floor, the booth couldn't slide back. Like, it's sad, but you can't exactly fit in a friggin' booth at this size, right?
Getting something good to eat always calms me down and helps me deal with whatever I'm facing. And the thought of having to give that up and lose that security is scary. Food has been the only constant in my life. And if I think about what it's going to take to change that, it starts to freak me out. So right now, I'm just focusing on doing what I need to get to Houston and seeing what Dr. Now says. And then I figure I'll worry about what it's going to take.
When you're this big, right, it seems like a monumental task, but I never really felt like chips were some kind of SSRI like she does, but I guess it cures depression. Guacamole.
The ride isn't too bad for me, but I'm relieved that we're able to get out of the car, take a break, and get something to eat. I'm definitely hungry. My main worry, though, is that Robin's going to push herself too far, and we might stay another night before we get to Houston.
Oh, goodness, I hate to. I'm done.
There's a whole lot of, I'm worried about this person, I'm worried about that, while they're all also 600 friggin' pounds. Can we keep that in mind?
We still have more than half the way to go to get there. And I know the second part will be even more difficult and painful because of how much pain I'm already in. Even right now, I can feel my knees getting stiffer as they continue to swell from what I've already put them through. And I'm dreading getting back in the car. But if I could just...
If you take someone that just sits around their house or lays around 24/7 and then put them in a car for this amount of time, swelling's kind of inevitable. Like, she probably doesn't sit up that much in a day at all. She probably just goes straight back to laying down.
Just manage to cram myself back in. I feel confident that I can try and make it the rest of the way there. Maybe I got up just early. Pores hurt, harder to just breathe.
Also, aren't you mad as hell if she smacks your car over the door? Because I was walking out of the grocery store the other day, some lady smacked the hell out of my car. I started cussing her out, and then I realized, like, when I looked, she was putting a baby in the car, and I was like, oh, it's all right, be more careful next time. But I want ripping her pretty bad.
Yeah, my legs are a little sore, but they feel a lot better after being able to get out and stretch out for a little bit. Yeah, and no matter what, I'm gonna power through.
Who knew? Mexican food was the power-through meal that everybody needs to make it to Dr. Now's office. We've seen a lot of fast food, not quite that good usually. Usually nobody's getting out of the car.
I gotta get out of this car. I'm in so much pain that all I can do is cry. My body's about to give out. I was not prepared for how hard this turned out to be.
I also really don't know how she's not prepared. She goes to the damn grocery store and says that's the most exhausting thing she ever has to do. So why did you not think that this long of a drive was going to be more exhausting?
I feel like such a failure, and I'm humiliated I couldn't do it.
You know that was the producer's idea to zoom in on the trail mix, right? They're like, oh, she's crying, she's so worried about her weight, and then zoom in on trail mix.
We've been on the road 10 hours, and I'm in the most pain I can ever remember being in. My legs are so swollen, my knees hurt, they hurt so bad, my hips hurt. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say I'm 1,000 in pain points right now.
Looks like we got another one that's probably going straight to the ER when she talks to the doctor now, right?
The trip was very hard on Robin, especially because she can't sit in a vehicle for too long, so her legs start hurting, and she held on for as long as she could, but eventually she just broke down crying from the pain. And it was unbearable for me, but I handled it fine.
Could you imagine trying to walk down the hall of that hotel and you just see the morbid Mighty Ducks with the flying V at you, legs spread wide open, ready to sweep you up?
I'm so relieved to get here, get her out of the car, get her out of pain. Just try to give her some comfort and get a little rest. It's the worst thing in the world to sit and watch somebody that you love cry. And you can't do anything to help in this It's hard. It's really hard.
I'm hoping that I'll be able to finish the trip in the morning. But I'm really scared because I know if I can't make it tomorrow, it's going to be really bad. This is my only chance, so I can't mess this up for me and for Garrett because so much is riding on this.
Also, I have a feeling right now he's going to be like, I can't help her. It's so sad to see her like this, which it is. Nobody wants to see a loved one like this. But he's just going to go get her some freaking cookies from the vending machine. That's like how she says she feels better. So who's going to stop it now?
We're at Dr. House, and me and Garrett are about to find out where our weight's at. I'm extremely nervous to find out.
Garrett's sweating freaking bullets over there. This scale is his like worst enemy.
My knees are in a lot of pain, so I'm really hoping doing all we have to get here is going to pay off, and that Dr. Now is going to help us. Oh my God.
648 is actually less than I was going to guess. I thought she was going to be pushing 7.
It's embarrassing to see those numbers come up on the scale, and to know they let it get so bad. But I'm hoping Garrett is at least doing better than me, and that his weight isn't as high yet.
My guess is 572 for Garrett. He might be 6. I'm guessing 572 though.
This is good. I'm not too happy about that. I've definitely gone wrong with some of my eating habits and my lifestyle choices.
You think? You're 607 pounds at 20. 20 years old. That's like, man, he really had to be burning the midnight oil with the moon pies, didn't he?
So I feel nervous and anxious because I really want to be Dr. Now's patient. And I'm not sure he will take me on because of what weight it is.
Hello.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Doing all right?
Pretty good.
I'm Dr. Zargan.
Robin?
Nice to meet you, Robin. And
I'm James.
okay, sir.
Check out this picture right here. Got a reversed in Oreo. This guy in the middle. Called it a fat Oreo.
And you're?
I'm Garrett.
All right, and the relationship?
Husband, nephew.
Okay. It's good to meet you all. Where y'all coming from?
Southwest Kansas?
Kansas. All right. So about the age right?
Yeah.
Not too far, but still long enough to put a lot of strain in your body when you're over 600 pounds.
Yeah.
So,
Yep, we're not in Kansas anymore. Welcome to the diabetic dojo of Dr. Now's.
so y'all feeling all right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Robin, you here to lose weight? Because you're up to 648 pounds.
Yeah, I am interested in your weight loss program.
Okay. But yeah, you decided you want to as well, since you are over 600 pounds too. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. And how old are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20 years old?
Yes.
That's a lot of weight gain in a short time at that age. So you're on track to be the world's heaviest person if something doesn't change.
Damn, the world's heaviest person. I don't know. I think the heaviest we've seen on the show is like 1,034 pounds or something like that. But I think there's a guy that got up to like.
So,
with some of my eating habits and my lifestyle choices.
You think? You're 607 pounds at 20. 20 years old. That's like, man, he really had to be burning the midnight oil with the moon pies, didn't he?
So I feel nervous and anxious because I really want to be Dr. Now's patient. And I'm not sure he will take me on because of what weight it is.
hello.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Doing all right?
Pretty good.
I'm Dr. Zargan.
Robin?
Nice to meet you, Robin. And
I'm James.
okay, sir.
Check out this picture right here. Got a reversed in Oreo. This guy in the middle. Called it a fat Oreo.
And you're?
I'm Garrett.
All right, and the relationship?
Husband, nephew.
Okay. It's good to meet you all. Where y'all coming from?
Southwest Kansas?
Kansas. All right. So that is right.
Yeah.
Not too far, but still long enough to put a lot of strain in your body when you're over 600 pounds.
Yeah.
So,
Yep, we're not in Kansas anymore. Welcome to the diabetic dojo of Dr. Now's.
so y'all feeling alright?
Yes.
Okay. So, Robin, you're here to lose weight? Because you're up to 648 pounds.
Yeah. I am interested in your weight loss program.
Okay. But yet, you decided you want to as well, since you are over 600 pounds too. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. And how old are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20 years old?
Yes.
That's a lot of weight gain in a short time at that age. So you're on track to be the world's heaviest person if something doesn't change.
Damn, the world's heaviest person. I don't know. I think the heaviest we've seen on the show is like 1,034 pounds or something like that. But I think there's a guy that got up to like 1,200 or something like that.
Alright, but you haven't eaten normal weight.
Yeah.
So that tells me all your unhealthy eating is when he isn't around. Or you have other eating matters. I'm guessing your nephew. Is that all fair to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I'm not necessarily sure that that's what the problem is. I think she's probably eating all the food and he's not getting any. That would be what I would think is happening.
Okay, so the dysfunctional dynamic you and your nephew have is one of the biggest issues we need to address if you two want to have any chance to do this.
Okay.
So here's what we can do. I'm gonna give you two a 1,200 calorie high protein, low carb diet. There'll be no chips, no cookies, no sweet. And Robin, over the next month, I want you to lose at least 50 pounds, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And Garrett?
Somebody better go hide that damn trail mix in the car, because that stuff is going. The second they get back to the car, she's gonna hoard that thing like a damn squirrel in the winter with a nut.
And I want you to do the same thing.
Okay.
If you both do that, then I'll approve you for weight loss surgery. But you all need to take this seriously. You're overeating and enabling of each other is killing you both. And Robin, you're not too far from your breaking point where your body gives out and you die. And if you don't change, you won't be too far behind her, Garrett. So this is your chance to turn your life around. You got that?
Yeah.
And James, you need to encourage and support Robin to do this. If you don't want to be bearing her soon.
Yes, sir. All about this.
Also, in a family that's kind of been riddled with obesity and like people keep dying left and right from like weight-related things, you would think that somebody would have had this talk with them a long time ago. Maybe it didn't register, I don't know. But the husband, he kind of seems somewhat supportive. So I think he might have had this talk with her before. He's just scared of her.
Support.
If you don't do anything about it, you're not going to live too long. Alright, if you need anything, give me a call. And have a safe ride back home.
Okay.
Alright, I'll see you all soon.
Thank you, Dr.
You're welcome.
Most software doesn't fail because the idea was bad. It fails because small issues slip through unnoticed, broken flows, edge cases nobody tested, regressions that show up after release, and in practice QA or quality assurance is often the first thing teams rush or skip, especially when time or budget is tight. That is why I wanted to.
It is very clear that there is a severe dysfunctional dynamic at play in this family, and it is likely not limited to just Robin and Garrett. So it's going to be extremely difficult to get them to change those patterns of behavior and ways of relating to each other in order to make any real change.
I'm sorry, I was laughing because when he held her hand, it didn't even look like two hands holding it anymore. It just looked like a guy was grabbing a ham at the grocery store.
But hopefully they realize how dangerous their situation is and take this chance seriously. Because
it's the flying V, get out of the way.
If they don't, it will just be a matter of time before one of them faces a situation that pushes their body to its breaking point and they don't survive.
It was hard to hear some of what Dr. Now had to say about how dangerous my situation is. But I'm really excited that Dr. Now is going to help us and we have this chance. So I'm ready to work as hard as I need and do it with Garrett.
Also, what made you think that this wasn't like a bad case? Like, what made you think that, oh, it's fun to hear that, we could do something about this. I didn't think it was that bad before when your brother is at death's door, then your dad and sister die from obesity-related things. Like, what is the wake-up call coming from if that's not the wake-up call?
We can support each other and both hit our goals. Because it's just as important to me that Garrett does this too.
I was really only hoping for Rob to get accepted, and that I was just a second thought in my head, because I was mainly
You're not just the tag-along anymore, Girl Scout. You're in the damn gargantuan program.
worried about Rob's health. But after Dr. Now took me on also as a patient, I'm ecstatic about it. And I know I will have support in this, because I'll be doing it alongside Robin, so I think we'll have each other's backs.
I know this won't be easy, but I'm ready. So no matter what it takes, we'll lose the 50 pounds we need. And then when we come back next time, we get approved for weight loss surgery. Because
the damn husband's literally a doorstopper. He just stands there and gets squished between car doors left and right. But this is a lot of back to have. So if you guys are going to support each other, I'm all for that. Like, you can do anything you set your mind to. It's just this whole family. Everyone struggles with eating. It's not just them. And if they go back home and everyone's still eating like that, I don't know if they'll be successful with it.
this is the only way we're going to be able to save our lives. It's been 3 weeks since our appointment with Dr. Now. And Garrett and I have been working to make the change we need into Dr. Now's diet. And we're only eating together and sticking to the same foods. So I'm keeping a food journal for both of us, so we know exactly what we're both eating to make sure we stay on track.
It's not really a food journal, it's more of a chubby clipboard, but I see what you're trying to say here.
And we have been eating only what we should be, so no carbs, which has been tough. My killer is the peanut butter. I cannot have peanut butter. You know me and my peanut butter.
We can do this, baby.
Yeah.
I think the whole world knows fat people and peanut butter. Here in the U.S., we love to put peanut butter in everything, and wrap it chocolate a lot, too.
Come on!
Your turn.
We're just getting ready to do lunch. How does salad and cottage cheese sound?
Cool.
I feel good about how we're doing. And I feel like I'm starting to see the results of my hard work. I am physically making progress. And I know Garrett is noticing some of the same things too.
Also, what is up with these people and friggin' turtles? Like, this guy shows up with a Ninja Turtle earring. She's got turtles tattooed all over her with a breadcrumb trail on her thigh, leading to her cookie. And then they're growing shells at this point. They're turning into friggin' turtles.
On the fridge? Yes, sir. The diet has been hard, but rewarding. It's bringing us closer and making us hold each other to the same standards.
Spinach or romaine?
Spinach.
Alright.
The only downside is I'm not able to eat good food like bread, pizza, deep fried food, all the unhealthy things. But I think I've lost some weight. I went with Robin to the grocery store and I was able to walk around for way longer than I normally would.
All the things that big people love to eat on a regular, fried food, bread, carb heavy, just not filling. That's everyone's friggin' favorite at this size.
I know we're both making progress. I just really hope it's enough, and that we make it down to the goal we need. So we're trying to do this as a family. And Garrett even took Dr. Now's diet to his father, and he's been trying to do it too. So doing this is not just for ourselves, but for the whole family. So we're all 100% committed to do whatever it takes, individually.
But did you really need to put like 16 slices of cheese in this thing? Because that's where all your friggin' calories are going right there.
And as family. Because we want to turn the trend in our family around. And to be with each other for as long as possible. And we know doing this is the only way that's going to happen.
It's actually pretty good. They did really good.
Our next appointment with Dr. Now is in 1 week. And we're pushing ourselves to do the most we can to hit our goals by then. So when we go back, we both can get approved for weight loss surgery.
They have ice cream sundae, like Campbell or something, but that's also a lot of cottage cheese. And nothing they had was low calorie. Not the ranch, that's definitely not the light ranch, I don't think.
Me and Garrett are back at Dr. Nell's for our follow-up appointment. At my last appointment with Dr. Nell, I was 648 pounds. And he told me I had to lose 50 pounds over the last month to get approved for weight loss surgery. So that means if I hit my goal, then I'll be below 598 today. And I hope I lost enough to do that.
6'15", 33 pounds, that's not bad. I actually think my best month I only lost 35, so if Dr. Now would have told me 50, I would have struggled with that friggin' goal too. That's a lot. This is savage Dr. Now this season. Later on, he was like, oh, well, 2 months, 60 pounds. No, he told them 1 month, 50. That's a lot. Doable, though.
I'm sad to say I did not gain any weight. I mean, it's not what Dr. Now wanted for the month, so I'm a little hesitant on seeing him. But for the first time in my life, I didn't gain and I lost a lot.
Also, if you were dieting, why would you expect to gain? Unless you cheated a couple times, but I'm telling you, once you're this big and your husband's over here jiggling your double chin for whatever friggin' reason, you could lose that weight. Like I'm saying, I never lost that much in a month, but it's possible. You have to be super strict and super diligent about it, though.
So I'm still hoping that this was enough for him to see how hard I'm working and to approve me. And I'm hoping Garrett did what he needs to get approved too.
$585, 22 pounds, so he was a little less dedicated because his metabolism should be running laps around yours at this point.
I've never been able to lose this much weight before. But Dr. Now set the goal for 50 pounds and didn't reach it. And I'm just a little disappointed about that.
I've struggled with my weight my entire life. I tried exercising, eating the healthiest of foods, but then the addiction side of the food comes back. I just searched for weight loss programs and LifeMD came up. You just take your shot. It does feel like you're on a diet. What I wasn't expecting it to do was to shut off the food noise. I've gone from 237 to 195. This was life-altering, and if I can do it, I feel like anybody can do it.
I struggled with my weight my whole life. Anything that was out there, I probably tried.
Hello.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Doing all right. For you.
All right. Let's start with Robin.
Yes, sir.
You're down to 615, so you lost 33 pounds. And what it tells me is that you made some improvement to your eating habits.
No.
But you're still eating around 3,000 to 5,000 calories a day. So let's still...
I'm gonna tell you right now, probably 1,000 of that was friggin' cheese, right? The amount of cheese you put on that salad, and then it's all dairy products that she's probably getting the majority of her friggin' calories from. The cottage cheese. I call it lazy keto when you eat a lot of calories but still cut out carbs, but you'll still lose weight that way. That's what I was doing at first. So maybe that's what she's doing too.
Still ways off from where you need to be.
Yes, sir.
Why didn't you make the changes you need? What's holding you up?
Absolutely nothing but myself.
Okay, and I'm glad to see that. Yeah, at least trying. But you have to do better.
Yes, sir.
All right, Dad. You lost 22 pounds, which is some progress, but even less than you had. So you also could have done better, okay? Especially considering you're younger, and you should have really lost more in that same amount of time. Okay, so what is holding you up?
Motivation.
Well, at least they're telling it like it is. I'll actually respect you a whole lot more if you don't sit here and try to lie to somebody about it. But yeah, neither one of them feels crazy motivated at this point, which is crazy because his dad just had a freaking heart attack, almost died because he's fat, and then she's watched her family slowly dissolve around her from weight. Like, you would think they're all both raring to go, but nope, don't work that way. Not until you're ready to do it.
If saving your life is not motivation enough, then I don't know what is. This level of progress tells me that you're only willing to try.
Say, kid, nice
So I need to see more from both of you, okay?
Okay.
And unless I see more of this ready for this, then you have to move ahead. So the goal for both of you is the same as last time. Lose 30 pounds over the next month. If you want to convince me that you're ready to do what you need to succeed at this, and if you do that, then I'll privilege weight loss surgery. But the other thing you all need to start thinking about is really down to execution. I'm concerned with the extent and how power you be doing in your weight because it's just not the same thing to on both your bodies.
I don't know why you look shocked right now. Every person that has ever watched this freaking TV show, right, knows that Dr. Now wants you to lose Houston, right? He's not playing that. You can just drive it every time. You almost died the first time, and then you turn around and come back a month later.
And ultimately, if you want to be in that program, you're going to have to bring down here for around a year. So all carefully, you need to decide whether that is something you can do. So if you want to do this, show me you're ready. Alright, that's your thing. If you need anything, give me a call.
I do it.
Won't go down like this.
Just gotta go harder.
Yeah. Stick to it faithfully.
Mister, I don't have the motivation. I just agree with everything the guy said. I'm totally done. Okay. Start doing something about it. That's how you feel.
I'm glad to see something wrong because I'm getting it. But there's a thing that I where the thing is so serious. If it did not actually come to die like we should have, then we have easily lost more than their goal this past month.
I'm really disappointed right now. I really thought our weight loss was good. But Dr. Now says it's not enough, so I guess we have to try again.
It's good. It's not great by Dr. Now standards. I think most people would be pretty excited, though, if they could drop 30 pounds in a month, even at this size. Considering that your whole life you've only gained weight, like you should be somewhat proud of yourself, but it's just not Dr. Now standard, like level of weight loss.
And I suppose the bright side is that he's given us another chance to do this. I just don't know how we're going to do better this time because I know how hard we work. So I'm really scared right now because I know how important it is we do it this time. But I'm worried we won't be able to. And if we don't, I don't know what we're going to do.
I also think she's falling into that like delusional level of not understanding just how much she's eating that like almost every single person at this size gets trapped into. But she's been through a lot, so I think kind of that stuff. Maybe Dr. Now sent her to therapy too. I don't know.
When we got back home, we all talked about what Dr. Now said about needing to be in Houston. And how my body can't keep doing this trip. So we're going ahead and moving to Houston. The sleeper has awake.
I thought she had a bunch of crumbs on the front of her t-shirt. Turns out just bedazzled beads or something.
So a lot of my family is coming over to help us pack up and say goodbye. And we're leaving in the next day or two. Girls, I appreciate you guys coming out. Our goal is to completely get everything out of this house tonight. Just start piling it in trash bags. If it's breakable, wrap it up in whatever cloth is in there. I'm hoping to find a place as soon as possible.
Also, nobody thought to get you any boxes, just trash bags. She also has two swords hanging on the wall like her gaming headset. I thought that was funny.
And I'm working
I will
on
let
one
some
that says
puppet
we
kill
move
Kakarot
soon.
before I do.
And I'm hoping we can get everything done and squared away in time so we don't need it. But there's a whole lot to do in a short period of time.
Hi, Dr. This is Robin again. Do you have a fax number I can fax this to? Okay, I can totally do that.
People still fax stuff? Why not just friggin' email it?
I've got some good news. You see, 95% of the people do your partner, so...
Seems like Joe Myers. You gotta have these.
Sign into mine.
So the meeting
Is that a box of crackers you keep in the bathroom? For in case you need to, like, mid-snack or something? It looks like it's me. I don't know.
I am Super Vegeta.
It's gonna be the hardest one yet. Because to get all of them done, we're gonna have to take 3 vehicles. And the way to do that is if I can. Not only has it been a really long time to take a get behind the mirror, my big concern is how hard it's gonna be on me. Are you going to do that again?
I guess it's only when I'm
I think a lot of other people will be terrified to drive too, especially if their stomach was to prefer, like, whatever reason, jump up and grab the steering wheel. You're gonna call a friggin' accident, right? It's risky when you're going fupa steering on a front-wheel drive like that.
Everything is kind of hitting me all at once. Because it's our last day of packing. We did ready to move down to Houston. This will be my first time living away from my father. It's emotionally hard right now. With all the health problems.
I don't think we really had until yesterday. I was waiting on a whole lot of tires and moving 14 miles away. I wasn't prepared. You know, just surprise and fries. It's all for Robin. But she's gonna gain out of this if it's worth 10 times what we're gonna go through right now.
Yeah, but there's a lot of reward coming. Let's just not make sure on the way we stop and get Happy Meals so we can get the toy as a reward, right? Also, there's no way she'd eat a Happy Meal. I think they have a 40-piece nugget at McDonald's still, though.
So no matter how painful it is to do this emotionally and physically, this is our last chance and we need to take it. Because it's our life and
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of all up to this point. Whether you do it, don't do it, get the surgery, don't get the surgery.
we've been on the road for 3 days. And because I have to drive, I don't know how to go a couple hours before the pain gets too much.
It's also kind of funny that she decided the microwave had to stay that close just so she was sure she didn't lose it.
So this is taking so much out of me because my knees are so and I gotta tell you every single night and
Did you glue your cash back together with Koch Mandy? That's a new fat hack.
and so I could really be worse and it feels like it's popping or something and parts of my inner thigh have started to crack and I can feel stuff in and then the pain is so bad, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So I have to stop and use that.
Yeah, when stuff starts oozing out of your crack, it's probably not a good time. Well, I guess it could be a good time, but yeah. When you get swelling in your legs like that, when it breaks open, water just flows out of it like leakage. It's really gross, but it happened to me once where I had like my calves were swollen, poked a bunch of holes in them with a thumbtack, and it soaked through my pants for like 3 days straight. It's pretty gross.
Super Vegeta. How do you like me now? Let's see if you can withstand this.
She might have just outdid Leaky Booty Lacey. Quick, grab the pants!
You're so weak. But for once of considering being merciful.
Robin's not doing very well at all. It's terribly embarrassing for her. And just watch her go through something like that. I mean, the person they love, I mean, it's dehumanizing.
Also, very suspicious that that's where it starts leaking. I think she just pissed herself. I don't think that's the same thing I'm talking about.
I put some stuff on my leg to try to stop the leaking, but I'm still in a lot of pain. So we have to get a hotel because I'm done for the day.
You said a call.
Yeah.
And just got a message. I think it was the apartments.
Hey Diane, this is Robin. I brought you in the restroom, sorry.
My turn now.
On the application for the rental, it's a disconnected number. We put on here 1678.
No, 1676.
How do you fat finger the keyboard and accidentally hit 8? That's kind of far away. You'd have to like elbow that sucker, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Alright, thank you.
She had the wrong number for our landlord.
And she's calling me now, hopefully this will mean...
Hopefully we answer.
Oh, I hope so.
So we're back on the road.
Yeah.
Also, who trusted her unsupervised in the friggin' gas station with all the damn candy they got?
Who are you? What business do you have?
We're in Texas and only around 200 miles from Houston.
You're not Canada.
So I was hoping to make it all the way there, but I do think. But even if we could, it would wait around and we don't have a So I'm starting to think this was a bad idea, and it was too much to do.
Yeah, I honestly don't think moving there without a place to live is a great idea for a person that has trouble sitting in a car. You might be living in that car for a little bit.
I feel like everything's going right, and the whole trip is not really satisfying. I don't know if I have another day.
I'm telling you, sitting in a car, it will slow a lot. This husband actually seems pretty nice. She seemed pretty concerned about her well-being for the most part, like the entire episode. Hold on, where was the friggin' dog this whole time? Was it in the microwave? Messed up, or you?
Come on. Good girl. This is life, man. It's scared. They need you lay down and get your legs up.
I know. This is all I can do.
Get your friggin' legs up here in there. This is going real raunchy, real fast with ranch Doritos.
I'll get you. Only now that it's too late do you understand what it means to face a sin.
So I'm praying that all this works out somehow, and I have the strength to make it and finish this trip. But right now...
Look, the fact of the matter is people are so much stronger than they give themselves credit for. I've been thinking about this a lot over the last couple days, and I've just decided that people are like puzzles, right? They can fall apart to a million different pieces, but they can always be put back together, and every piece goes exactly where it's supposed to. So you can always rebuild, and you can fall apart as many times as you want, as long as you try to rebuild.
No, things look bad, and I just don't see how they aren't going to get any worse from here on out. I just really hope God provides a way, because we can't do this on our own.
It's sad to see her that upset too. Like nobody wants to see anybody like this. But like I said, she can do something about it.
We made it to Houston, and I'm so happy to finally be here. I'm still in a lot of pain, but things are going a little better because we were finally approved for the unit we've been trying to get. So in a way, it was a good thing that it took longer for us to get down here.
I actually always wondered what happened to the I Like Turtles kid. Now I figured it out. It's friggin' Garrett, man. There's turtles everywhere.
Carry your wings,
I'm the strongest in all the universe.
But I'm in a tremendous amount of pain because of all the strain on my body from driving from cellulitis in my leg and my stomach, and it hurts so bad. And I always that once I'm able to sleep and take it easy for a few days, the swelling in my legs will go off and my leg and stomach will start to feel better. And I just
Being in a hot car, sweaty, not exactly sanitary, anything I've seen so far, I think she's kind of up there for like a high risk of an infection. And infections at 600 pounds, not the greatest thing to do.
I make up a $100 now and every day. And I'm hoping that when we tell him that we're in Houston and he's so that he'll know we're doing everything we can and working hard to do what he wants us to do. And I'm also really hoping we both hit our goals.
Also, isn't it kind of crazy to see the house they had in Kansas, now they just get an apartment here in Houston? I imagine Kansas is a hell of a lot cheaper than you have a whole house like next to nothing out in the middle of nowhere.
Let me show you.
And I'm seriously starting to think Dr. Now owns these apartment buildings, because this has to be like the sixth person I've seen move into the same friggin' building. Robin's severe stomach and leg pain. I'm getting progressively worse. Dr. Now told her to check into the hospital.
Over the last couple of days, my legs and the pain in my stomach only gotten worse. So I called Dr. Now, and he wasn't too happy that I let it get this bad without telling him. Because he said that if I got an infection in my cellulitis, that it could very quickly and easily become deadly for me.
I also hate to say that I called this one, but I saw this lady at a hospital visit on the way coming in hot.
So I'm really scared right now.
I can't stand to see Robin in pain. It's never fun to see the person live in pain. It's actually we have to be in the hospital, but whatever it takes, so she's not hurting.
I know that my weight has gotten so bad that my body is at a breaking point, and that the clock's been ticking out and it's all going to become too much for me. So I'm just praying that this isn't it, because I'm not ready to die.
I also hate to say that hard work is the key to success, and everybody wants to pick the lock. You've got a lot more effort put in to even get there. I'm not sure if she was dieting that whole road trip, but I'd be willing to say that she didn't eat the best that whole way down there. That's just my guess, because they didn't show her eating anything. But she don't look tinier than me like Dr. Now wants.
Shocking climax in my theater revenge.
Yesterday, Dr. Now had me come to the hospital. And checked me out because he was worried about my cellulitis and how bad it's gotten. So I've been really scared about how bad it could be. And so far, all I know is that it's going to be a while before I'm able to home.
Yesterday, Robin called me, and I want you to describe to me many concerns who might have an infection in their cellulitis. So I had to come to the hospital, and it is a good thing we did, because he does have an infection and is already prepared as a result of hygiene.
Could you say that she was living in a sterile environment back in Kansas? I don't think so. It didn't look like the cleanest freaking house. I doubt she showered that entire ride down there for whatever reason because she was in so much pain. But yeah, she's got not the worst case scenarios I've ever seen, but don't look comfortable.
But also has the only sign that in the last Robin has hardly lost any weight. So we have a lot of things that we need to address together.
Saw that one coming. I didn't think she would die the whole friggin' ride down there. Especially if she was in pain and she was stressed out. She already said foods are comfort.
Let's take a look at you. Alright, we start you on IV and I, and this is going to get better. But what will also be very important is that you make sure you get up and do your walking every day to get your blood flowing, to get more oxygen to those areas.
I'm not supposed to walk.
Why is that?
I have no cartilage in my knees. My knee got...
Oh my god, new excuse unlocked. I'm not supposed to walk? Who the hell told the 600-pound person not to walk? That seems pretty counterproductive.
Doctor said I'm not supposed to walk.
When you got it?
I'm so I'm on my knees and with my weight I'm gonna bust my nose out because I have a cartilage out the knee.
Okay. Doctor, I'm about to bust your ass, whatever doctor told you to keep eating cheesecake to lubricate your bones instead of freaking walking.
I think for you that doesn't mean you can walk. And that is bad advice to give. Okay? So we're going to have more treatment coming to you. So eventually when you need to pay, you can have a knee replacement.
Yeah, that's why I came to you. So I think you just heard it on you.
Alright. Which means you need to start buying on it. Because I know we check your weight every 2 days. And you're only down to 66. Instead of losing 50 pounds this past month, you're only up now.
Hey, that's actually 9 more than I would have expected at a damn road trip. So she's somewhat dieted, right? And then on the way down there, she thought, oh, I'll just have a party of a Kit Kat, and nobody will freaking notice, and she probably gained like 15 pounds on the road.
But that means you know where you're being ready to weight loss surgery.
I'll meet you in 5 seconds.
Well, there is some reasons. Because literally, you got a very good idea. And you down to 530. So you might have 54 pounds this past month. Because of this body,
Damn, what happened in your car? Because you're peeing yourself, probably trail next the whole damn way. Garrett's doing what Garrett's supposed to do, and you're the one that told you were like, this was your shit, right? He was just along for the friggin' trip. Then you had like capsized, sucker, 9 pounds?
And we're going to do this operation in a month. But for you, our priority is to clean up your infection over the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
And then once we send you home, I'm going to give you one more chance to do this. But I'll make it very easy. Because I'm giving you 2 months to lose at least 75 pounds. Okay? So no more excuses. This is the last time of it. So you need to take this seriously.
Okay.
All right, good. I'll see you tomorrow.
At least you get another chance. Dr. Now doesn't like to give anything against the boot. You just think we're all savable somehow. Some people just aren't savable, Dr. Now. Look at Steven Assange. I mean, I guess everyone's somewhat savable, but some people just suck, to be honest.
Until I've been stopped, that's time and we're not moving ahead with that. She said that she knew that having all the meals together. So their progress means that she brings to the extra food and justifying eating it. And I think
I told you, I don't know what the hell is happening in that damn car. There was a hell of a party going on somewhere.
it is likely that James is helping with that. So he and James need to take this seriously. Because Robin is getting dangerous movies to hitting their breaking point.
I'm really discouraged right now. I'm happy to pray and he gets to move ahead. I really am. But this feels like a huge setback for me because I'm still not getting my surgery and I need it much.
You needed a little more than Garrett. Remember, Garrett was only, 41 pounds lighter than you? He's younger. So you're definitely in more dire straits, but you're going to have to do something about that. Because you're still using the excuse we ate all our meals together. I don't know what friggin' happened. But yeah, you definitely came out worse for wear on this one.
I'm thankful for the opportunity to get this surgery, and I know it's going to be life-changing. I'm not really feeling too nervous about it. I'm ready.
Red Robin over in the corner, look all that excited. It's kind of bad, but it's not her. Look at hubby over here, he looks pissed off too. Pissed and bouncy Cheerios.
But I am very surprised I'm going to surgery before Robin. And if I could trade places with Anna, I would. Because she needs more. The whole thing of the trip was to help for her.
I wonder if you guys can hear all that running around upstairs right now. Riley must be on the friggin' sugar kick up there. She's going nuts.
She's just trying to deal with it. So I feel a little guilty about comforting. I think I'm with my dad. Hey, Dad. You sound like you're on here doing surgery. I know. Yeah. Alright, man. I love you too.
I wonder if the dad's been following any kind of diet, especially after the freaking heart attack. He's the one that's supposed to be on the operating table right now. Well, I mean, I guess Robin's the one that's supposed to be, but the dad also supposed to be there.
I hope you can pay this forward and use this tool not just for myself, but to encourage Robin and Anna. Got this, buddy. And encourage my father to get healthy and lose weight so we can all do this. So the surgery will hopefully be a start to a new life for me and my family.
It's kind of nice to see Garrett trying to lead the way because everyone thinks that the 20-year-old will be the less mature one, the one that's kind of goofing off, and he's the one that's actually taking it serious after the last time he said his problems and motivation.
At this point, I was doing the hospital again, so she was able to be 40 pounds every third month. Then at the second time after that, until we get close to recovery. But right now, my sister is healthy. We had her in the hospital for 2 weeks, and she only lost her about during that time. And her weight loss is getting much better than that. So,
holy hell, she lost 9 pounds? In the hospital? Who the hell's smuggling that? Skinny hubby over here got enough friggin' blood to conceal a cheesecake.
So that means she was still bleeding. And another big problem is that the local understand like bleeding. So to help her get back more, I put her on a 600-pound diet. And hopefully, even I will help get her to the place she needs to finally do this. Because she can't afford to waste any more time.
Wow, 600 calories a day, that's rough. That's not going to be easy at all. Also, I just learned something about the husband I didn't friggin' know. This guy can smuggle a Pringles can in his prison pocket. Six months in.
Me and Garrett have been home from the hospital for about a month now. Garrett just went back onto solid foods just recently. He had to be on a liquid diet for a month after his weight loss surgery, and he was sore for a while, but he's doing really well now. And all of that has been motivating me to work hard and do better so I can get to that point.
Okay, so hopefully Garrett leading the way is doing exactly what I'm hoping he'll do. But he's 20 years old and has a Spider-Man pillowcase. That's kind of weird, right?
So I've been working to stick to my diet with no carbs, but it's been really hard because Dr. Nell wasn't too happy that I didn't lose weight in the hospital.
Robin's doing amazing with her diet. She was recently cut down to 600 calories by Dr. Nell. And she took it a little hard, but she hit it back. She's been going strong.
You ready?
She hit what from the back? I'm confused. But also, I'm still not very, I don't know if I believe them or not. Everybody keeps lying to me. I don't trust anybody.
Dr. Now says I don't realize how much I believe. And if I'm okay being rebel or good, it means something about you more. And that will hopefully get me where I should be. Because I know if I don't hit my goals this time, there's a good chance that I know to help me out.
Also, why do you guys have so many damn swords in this house? Are you, like, planning to do some kind of morbid medieval time or something? Because you're going to tire out real quick in that armor.
So I'm working to stay motivated to do it every time. And Garrett is going to be what he needs to happen.
So are we going to walk a little bit with me?
Yeah, we can take a walk together. I can't go very far. Because my knees too far. I do my best.
I want to talk to the doctor that told her not to friggin' walk, because that's got her head down. She's never going to get that.
You ready? I've been pushing myself so hard to walk more. I'm giving as much as I can. I'm trying to take care of every day, even though I exercise, including walking. Even though
You just got outside the friggin' apartment. Why are you crying already? Yes, Artie's hurt. You're going to have to push yourself.
And I don't feel like nobody understands how much it hurts. And I hate my dreams right now. And once that happens,
I'm pretty sure you 100% know that 600-pound worth like walking has bad knees, okay? It hurts. Everything hurts at this size. Get over it. Push yourself.
I really am trying to do as much as I can. But it's really hard.
If she can't walk, she's going to have to start rolling or something. How the hell is she going to burn any calories, right? You better get her something. Like, I know exercise is scary at this size. It 100% is. But she just keeps crying about everything. She's a friggin' mess, honestly. I'm hoping it gets a little better. But maybe it will.
When I left the hospital, I weighed down 598. And Dr. Now told me I needed to lose 75 pounds over 2 months.
There's my little tan prince over here in the corner.
So that means I have to be down to 523 today. And I'm really hoping where I need to be. It's great. Right?
She really dropped 87 pounds? Maybe she really did follow the 600-calorie diet. That was not on my friggin' big old card.
That's amazing. And I'm really excited to see that number. To see my weight come up and realize how much I've lost this time is such an incredible feeling. And for the first time since I started this journey, I'm excited to hear what Dr. Now is going to say. Because I think he's going to approve me for weight loss surgery.
Hello. I'm telling you right now, this guy cannot smuggle that many snacks into the hospital. I need to figure out where she's getting them. Unless this guy had a whole bag of Cheetos between his cheeks.
I know that my weight has gotten so bad that my body is at a breaking point. And then the clock's been ticking for when it's all going to become too much for me. So I'm just praying that this isn't it, because I'm not ready to die.
I also hate to say that hard work is the key to success, and everybody wants to pick the lock. You've got a lot more effort put in to even get there. I'm not sure if she was dieting that whole road trip, but I'd be willing to say that she didn't eat the best that whole way down there. That's just my guess, because they didn't show her eating anything. But she don't look tinier to me like Dr. Now wants.
Vidal told me I can't just pull up and work all day. Says I gotta find time to relax.
Had me come to the hospital. And he did because he was worried about my cellulitis and how bad it's gotten. So I've been really scared about how bad it could be. And so far, all I know is that it's going to be a while.
Since they got a common, and once you just slap me, you may think something, she might have an infection in her civil life. So I had to come here to the hospital, and it is a good thing to do, because she does have an infection, and it's already pretty advanced. As a result of her
I mean, could you say that she was living in a sterile environment back in Kansas? I don't think so. It didn't look like the cleanest friggin' house, and I doubt she showered that entire ride down there for whatever reason because she was in so much pain. But yeah, she's got not the worst case cellulitis I've ever seen, but don't look comfortable.
What also has me concerned is that in the past, Bobby has hardly lost any weight, so we have a lot of things that we need to address with her.
Also saw that one coming. I didn't think she would die of a freaking ride down there, especially if she was in pain and she was stressed out. She already said foods are comfort.
The real fight starts now.
Let's take a look at your leg. That is a condition in some leg, and it's starting on IV antibiotics, and this is going to get better. But what will also be very important is that you make sure you get up and do your walking every day to get your blood to get more oxygen to your leg. I'm not just like that. I have my heart rate in my knees.
Oh my god, use excuse unlocked. I'm not supposed to walk. Who the hell is a 600-pound person not to walk? That seems pretty counterproductive.
Doctor said I'm supposed to walk. I'm from Kansas. And he said I'm born on my knees and with my weight up and I bust my bones up because I have a heart rate.
Okay. Doctor now's about to bust your ass or bust ass, whatever doctor told you to keep eating cheesecake to lubricate your lungs instead of freaking walking.
A lot of people at your weight that don't have partners, but that doesn't mean you can walk. And that is bad advice to give, okay? So we get the orthopedic to come and see you. So eventually, when you lose your weight, you're gonna have to have knee replacement.
Yeah, that's why I came to you, so I could do this program and get
All right, which means you need to start trying harder. Because as you know, we checked your weight earlier today, and you're only down to 66. Instead of losing 50 pounds this past month, you only lost 9.
Hey, that's actually 9 more than I would expect with this damn road trip. So she's somewhat dieted, right? And then on the way down there, she thought, oh, I'll just have a party with Kit Kat, and nobody will friggin' notice, and she probably gained like 15 pounds on the road.
But that means you're nowhere near being ready for weight loss surgery. But there is some good news, because a little earlier, we got a weight check with Garrett, and he's down to 531. So he lost 54 pounds this past month. Because of his progress, I approved Garrett for weight loss surgery.
Damn, what happened in your car? Because you're peeing yourself, probably eating trail mix the whole damn way. Garrett was doing what Garrett was supposed to do. And you're the one I told you were like, this was your ship, right? He was just along for the friggin' trip. Then you like capsized the sucker, 9 pounds?
And we're going to do this operation in a month. But for you, our priority is to clean up your infection over the next couple of weeks. And then once we send you home, I'm going to give you one more chance to do this. But I'll make it a little easier. Because I'm giving you treatment to lose at least 75 pounds. Okay? So now let's do it. This is the last time. So you need to take this seriously. All right, good. I'll see you tomorrow.
At least she's getting another chance. Dr. now doesn't like getting any big into the boot. He just thinks we're all savable somehow. Some people just aren't savable, Doctor. Now look at Steve and Santi. I mean, I guess everyone's somewhat savable, but some people just suck, to be honest.
Until I can stop justifying him for leaving inhibitor. She said that she and Garrett have been having longer meals together. So their progress means that she's been seeking for sleep and justifying eating more. And I think
I told you, I don't know what the hell was happening in that damn car, but there was a hell of a party going on somewhere.
It's like video games is helping with that. So teenagers need to take this seriously, because nothing is getting dangerously used to hitting their brain.
I'm really serious right now. I'm happy to try it and I'm just inside. I really am. But this feels like a huge setback for me, because I'm so much in my surgery and I need it most.
What do you think? You needed a little more than Garrett. Remember, Garrett was only, 41 pounds lighter than you? He's younger. So you're definitely in more dire strait, but you're going to have to do something about that. Because you're still using the excuse we ate all our meals together. I don't know what friggin' happened. But yeah, you definitely came out worse for wear on this one.
I'm thankful for the opportunity to get this surgery, and I know it's going to be life-changing. I'm not really feeling too nervous about it. I'm ready.
Does Red Robin over the corner look all that excited? She looks kind of bad, but it's not her. And look at Hubby over here. He looks pissed off too. Pissed in Bonzi's Cheerios.
But I am very surprised I'm going to surgery before Robin. And if I could trade places with my aunt right now, I would. Because she is more. The whole point of the trip was to help her. I was
wondering if you guys could hear all that running around upstairs right now. Riley must be on a friggin' sugar kick up there. She's going nuts.
I was just trying to do it with her. So I feel a little guilty about going first. I think I was my dad.
Hey, Dad. With the cell.
You just saw me let you on the area doing surgery.
Check out my perfect form with a computer. It's awesome. You get you jumping around and it's for real.
Alright, Dad. I love you too. Bye.
I wonder if the dad's been following any kind of diet, especially after the friggin' heart attack, because he's the one that's supposed to be on the operating table right now. Well, I mean, I guess Robin's the one that's supposed to be, but the dad's also supposed to be there.
I hope you can pay this forward and use this tool not just for myself, but to encourage Robin to work harder. And encourage my father to get healthy and lose weight so we can all do this. So the surgery will hopefully be a start to a new life for me and my family.
It's kind of nice to see Garrett trying to lead the way, because everyone thinks that the 20-year-old will be the less mature one, the one that's kind of goofing off. And he's the one that's actually taking it serious. After last time he said his problem was motivation.
At this point, I don't see any obstacle there. So, you should be able to lose 40 pounds in the first month. Then, as the 30 pounds a month after that, until you get close to your target. But right now, my biggest concern is dropping. We had her in the hospital for 3 weeks, and slowly lost her pounds to do that. And her weight loss is getting much greater than that. So,
holy hell, she only lost 9 pounds? In the hospital? Who the hell's smuggling that? Skinny Hubby over here done got enough friggin' food to conceal a cheesecake.
So that means she was thinking freely. And another big problem is that she doesn't fully understand what she sees. So to help her correct that meal, I put her on a 600 calorie diet. And hopefully doing that will help get her to the place she needs to finally do it. Because she can't afford to waste any time.
Wow, 600 calories a day, that's rough. That's not going to be easy at all. Also, I just learned something about the husband I didn't friggin' know. This guy can smuggle a Pringles can in his prison.
You have not yet reached perfection.
6 months in.
Me and Garrett have been home from the hospital for about a month now. Garrett just went back on solid foods just recently. He had to be on a liquid diet for a month after his weight loss surgery, and he was sore for a while, but he's doing really well now. And all of that has been motivating me to work hard and do better so I can get to that point.
Okay, so hopefully Garrett leading the way is doing exactly what I'm hoping he'll do. But he's 20 years old and has a Spider-Man pillowcase. That's kind of weird, right?
So I've been working to stick to my diet with no carbs, but it's been really hard because Dr. Nell wasn't too happy that I didn't lose any weight in the hospital.
Robin doing amazing with her diet. She was recently cut down to 600 calories by Dr. Now. And she took it a little hard, but she hit it back. She's been going strong.
She hit what from the back? I'm confused. But also, I'm still not very, I don't know if I believe him or not. Everybody keeps lying to me. I don't trust anybody.
Dr. Now says I don't realize how much I'm actually eating. And if I'm okay eating double what I should, then he's cutting me back even more. And that will hopefully get me to where I should be. Because I know if I don't hit my goal this time, there's a good chance that Dr. Now is going to tell me I'm down.
Also, why do you guys have so many damn swords in this house? Are you, like, planning to do some kind of morbid medieval times or something? Because you're going to tire out real quick in that armor.
So I'm working to stay motivated to do everything I do. And Garrett's been a huge support to me this past month.
You wanna like maybe walk a little bit with me?
Yeah, we can take a walk together. I can't go very far.
It's your funeral.
Neither can I.
Push my knees too far. I'll be there.
I want to talk to the doctor that told her not to freaking walk, because that's got into her head now. She's never going to forget that.
Really? I've never seen myself so hard to walk more. I'm eating as much as I can. I'm trying to stick to everything I need, even though I exercise. I'm looking out. Even though I know that
You just got outside the freaking apartment. Why are you crying already? Yes, Artie's hurt. You're going to have to push yourself.
And I don't know that one understands how much it is. And I have my dreams that I will quickly. And once that happens,
I'm pretty sure 100% know that a 600-pound word like walking has bad knees. Everything for exercise. Get over it. Push yourself. If she can't walk, she's going to have to start rolling or something. How else is she going to burn any calories, right? You better give her something. Like, I know exercise is scary, exercise at 100% is, but she's going to be crying about everything. She's going to freaking mess, honestly. I'm hoping it gets a little better. Maybe it will.
when I left the hospital, I needed down 5 years. And Dr. Now told me I needed to lose 75 pounds within months.
There's my little Pringles can Prince over here in the corner.
But I need to have to be down to 500 years. And I'm really getting where I need to be.
She really dropped 87 pounds? Maybe she really did follow the 600 calorie diet. That was not my friend to go hard.
I'm really excited to see her. To see my weight now and realize how much I've lost this time, it's such an incredible feeling. And for the first time since I started this journey, I'm excited to hear what God now is going to say. Because I think He's going to prove me right.
Hello. I'm telling you right now, this guy cannot smuggle that many snacks into the hospital. I need to figure out where she gets it. Unless this guy had a whole bag of Cheetos between cheeks somehow. I don't know how the hell he did it.
Good morning. Hello, darling. You don't feel fine there. Just wait like 87 pounds in 2 months.
Yes.
Good. Well, you do great. I'm proud of you. And you should do. And since you told me that you wanted to work hard and do what you need, you got to do for what
I think she just couldn't let Garrett show her up. Maybe Garrett led the way and kind of lit the fire under her to actually friggin' try.
Thank you.
I'll make you pay for it.
What we want to hear.
But here's what we're gonna do. We need to run some tests to make sure your body will be able to handle an operation. My biggest concern is actually scar tissue around your abdomen from a serious surgery you had many years ago. Let me take a look.
Want to retain your top talent? Give them a wellness benefit that works for them and you. WellHealth is the world's largest corporate wellness platform with fitness, nutrition, sleep, and mindfulness all in one app. Right now, companies big and small can try WellHealth risk-free for 3 months. Visit wellhealth.com to get started.
Innovation doesn't happen by accident. Kodiak's engineers built this tech, tested it, trained it, and improved it. Kodiak, we build for what's next.
That looks to be a really bad scar. So we need to determine if that has created too much scar tissue to be able to safely perform surgery.
That definitely doesn't look sanitary. I didn't realize she had a whole friggin' like fault line on her stomach right above her fupa.
And we need to make sure your body overall can handle the operation. So we'll take care for that, okay?
Okay.
Alright, and if everything looks good, then I'll schedule it for 2 months from now.
Alright.
And if you haven't lost one thing, or you've gained, then I will transfer.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you're doing great, and I'm proud of you. Just keep it up, and we'll help you take this next step. So you can keep making progress and get you to your target weight.
Yes, I'm trying. I'm working hard.
Alright, I'll see you soon.
Kind of sucks she has to wait 2 months though. Normally he only makes them wait 1 month. But I guess he wants to see if she's really going to keep up this weight loss. He's not just going to let her kind of slide on it.
Now you're gonna see how much stronger I've really become.
I think she thought she was trying hard in the beginning, but she didn't realize how much she was eating. She was probably still doubling what she thought she was taking in. So cutting her diet back to 600 pounds a day did her. And with that, having had weight loss surgery, she has a good humor in her home.
I also realized that it was 2 months, she lost 87, I thought it was 1, so she didn't follow the 600 calorie diet, but she probably got a whole hell of a lot closer to 1200, just because she was actually trying to be a 6. So yeah, it's weird, you don't realize how much you're eating when you're this big.
So all the factors help her to make the progress she needs. But I need to make sure this check and when you have to do this wasn't temporary. So we'll see you in 2 months.
I'm super excited right now. This means that hopefully I can have a whole lot less sleep, and I can't wait.
Hurry up. I am its
I'm a little
creator.
disappointed it's going to be 2 months to my surgery, and then I
I
have
am
to
the one
lose
who will
more weight.
destroy you.
So I have to try to rest.
Why are you disappointed you got to lose more weight? That kind of was the name of the assignment, right? You realize you come here to lose weight, right?
Because I feel like anything happening that can lose this afternoon will be delightful.
Alright. What?
I'm excited, but I'm also really scared because I don't know anything around. And
I am the one who will destroy you. I suck.
I also this anxiety about surgery.
It's
not as high risk as staying 650 pounds and a doctor telling you you're not allowed to walk anymore. That's probably more high risk.
Any advice? Just stay home. I know you'll get through it. Cool as a cucumber.
That's how it is.
I was here for a chance left. But I'm just focusing on what I'm giving my life. I'm going to be able to refuse out my nephews and nieces, and I'm going to finally get
You guys never had a single dance together like us? She kind of met me and she was already up in the 500 range, right? Something like that. And the first 2 husbands just kind of sucked.
I don't do this anymore. Because I have no side of getting separated.
That's how it is.
She's not lying. It's probably one of the most hopeless feelings I think I've ever felt in my life. I can think of some that were worse, but being this big, not a cakewalk. I mean, kind of, not really.
She had a couple of issues because she had a lot of gut issue from previous surgery, but we repaired everything well, and everything is reasonably well. Now we're going to go ahead and do and we'll keep her here for 2 days and then get her home. And once she fully recovers, we'll start thinking about the next steps.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I expected her to get it or not. I kind of expected her to do it all, but she finally got it, so this should bring more of everything she wants to happen.
It's been months since my surgery, and I feel really good. I was sore for the first week after I got home, and the liquid diet was just really tough. But I'm back on solids now, and I'm making good progress and losing lots of weight.
But it looks like you guys are still drinking soda, which is like the worst thing you do after you got surgery. The carbonation stresses out your stomach, so not a good call.
And because of that, our lives are slowly changing in a lot of ways. One big way is that we're all able to spend more time together as a family. And when we do things like gaming or you can shut up
For a pure and beautiful world.
So we got out the TV and walk the kitchen.
Evil shall no longer exist.
Wait, hold on. I missed that. What kind of snacks are we going to get? You better be eating that here.
My hope is that while I'm keeping all the weight, position to music, and let this is our whole life.
Do they make diet popcorn? Do I not know? Is there diet? Oh, shit.
And I hope in the future that I continue to lose weight and I move forward.
Is that the tail end of the brownie on Southbound Train?
For a pure and
I hope
beautiful
she's not eating
world.
brownie. No, it's beef jerky. Beef jerky and popcorn. Alright. Oh, he's eating the popcorn. Oh, I'm tripping. They weren't eating the popcorn.
I am not alone. I could use an extra hand.
Character weight, 337, weight loss of 30, 82. Because we lost 207 pounds. Dang.
Come now, the plan continues. How
Today I headed my welding class.
Body is.
I started training in these classes and I'm working to get my GED to start a career of my own. When I was 600 pounds, I wasn't able to do a whole lot. And I pretty much helped take care of Robin. But now that I've lost over 220 pounds and I'm able to do a lot, it's time I start pursuing a career.
Smart man trying to get into the trades. There's money to be made there. A lot of people kind of just brush off trade work, but it's a good career.
What's going on, Garrett? Hi. How you doing, man? I'm good, and you? Good. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Well, let's pop on over here and we take a look at this. Sure. All right. Why don't you go ahead and put this helmet on? My whole family's good at welding. So it's a trait I've wanted to take up since I was really young.
Well, yeah, the family full of 600-pound people would have to be good at welding. They're friggin' lazy boys back together when they break them.
So doing this has been a goal of mine. I'm really excited about it. I need to start providing for myself and get out on my own. And once I get to my target weight, I'm planning on moving back to Kansas and getting a place of my own and helping my dad lose weight too. Because me and Robin really want him to get healthy like we are, and so we'll be able to live longer and have better lives. All in all, it looks better than my first weld. You want to try again? Sure. Okay. But for right now, I'm excited about how far me and Robin have come and how well we're both doing.
There's probably a pretty steep learning curve with welding that I don't even realize too.
Another Goku? Wait, but how is this even possible?
So you're not Kakarot? Then who the hell are you supposed to be?
Believe it or not, my last job was for the City Department. I was a program coordinator of a healthy eating program.
What the fuck? I don't trust it. I wouldn't trust the Detroit Health Program at all. If this is the case, are you kidding me? And what's that? Gone back. Today we got Paprika. I think she's from season 4, but I've seen her name thrown around a lot in the comments. So yeah, check out Paprika, check out Paprika, check out Paprika. So I'm like, okay. Today I was and you can see a former 600-pound man react to my 600-pound life because I actually understand where these people are. As much as people think that, like, oh, he just chats on stuff and he's being stupid. I understand, I get it, but you gotta joke around about tough stuff in life, so let's give it a go, see exactly where he's at. But this is where I'm at. 3 years after my journey, I'm standing right. But that's where I'm at, that's what I'm working with, so let's give it a go and see where it's at.
There are times in life where the only way to avoid losing what you have is to risk everything.
Risk it, get the biscuit. But we don't need the biscuit in our cars. Go back to the steam road, palms sweaty, think of this color. Newspaper is it?
I feel trapped in my body.
Oh, baby, check out those things. That's definitely going on with the feet, huh?
I just bring myself up to the point where I'm here. I do everything for my league.
Oh, okay, that's like, I was like, is this a drumstick? Where?
I'm literally a prisoner from my weight.
It is a drumstick.
And I can barely hold it now. It's been 2 years since I've been able to get out of this bed. I'm not okay not being able to go out. I mean, months go by, I don't go outside.
It's terrible, but the second we get to the point where we're like, okay, we can't do anything, you lay down dead, it's kind of a game over you at that point. Like, most of us get really close to that point and we start to change. She let herself get there, so her fight's going to be 10 times harder than anything else.
Well, things change, and I don't get to go outside.
Falls for the fatties, you can wear hoodies.
And I can no longer take care of myself. My husband used to bathe me, and that was hard. But he's struggling with that.
Oh, baby, the camera shots for me, I swear to God, like, my 600-pound life cameramen were all like Dennis in these videos, because they will zoom in on things that you can see this woman's happiness, you know?
He doesn't have the strength to do it. So we live with my son and his girlfriend. And they have to take care of me every day. It's completely humiliating. I have my son.
The swirl is kind of funny, but at least they're getting up in there. But this is what happens when you start turning it on McDonald's and you get work.
His girlfriend, especially my personal areas, is really, really uncomfortable. But this is my reality.
Scrub it up my nose.
It's messed up. It's real messed up. And it's repulsive. I can't even stand my own body sometimes.
It is the very duty of a god.
Wait a second, he masked up to get up under there? That means this guy smells something awful. But if she's laying in the bed 24/7, what do you expect?
I hate being like this. And I'm not okay with this. People don't understand. I'm in pain every single day.
It doesn't exactly tickle. It doesn't feel good, but that's a good reason to change. Our life kind of sucks. There's no quality of life at this point.
That makes moving even harder. But I
not always been like this.
Come on, stop playing with it, please.
I am like. And now I'm stuck here in this bed. Even when I was young, I always loved eating. When I was around 11 or 12, I was by an uncle.
Just make sure you don't
Jesus,
get
how
wings.
sick is these stories every single time? Like, I swear it's like a 50-50 chance that something like that's happened. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Like, it's awful, it's terrible, everybody does those kinds of actions.
But if I'm being honest, I kind of thought it would be a whole lot quicker than this.
So I started gaining weight. And I just started getting bigger and
I
bigger.
apologize for the delay,
By the time
but
I was
as
in
you
high
see,
school,
the best
I was
things are worth
200
waiting for.
Shit, I got there in middle school.
When Rita was a child, I never imagined her size would be a factor. It was just like me. You just said she was just gonna be a big broad. Yeah, late. Nobody.
I'm sure some of you ladies do not like the way you worded that. She's gonna be a big broad. Where are you this time? Snatched her stepdad?
things got worse because when I was 15, I got pregnant. My parents did not react well to this.
You think?
My whole world changed in an instant. I was so afraid of the law, and food was there for me. So I would go to my grandparents' house after school, and my grandma would cook us food every night. She cooked.
Babies having babies is always terrible. It's sad here, but you grew up way too quick. What do you want me to say? It's tough. It's hard on you. But hopefully she was a decent mother before we got this one.
It's 6 chickens, a big pot of wings, big pan of cheese, and it's just tons of food. Hell, I was just eating just to be eating. You know, I wouldn't be hungry, but it felt so comforting. So by the time I was in my 20s, I was already over 300 pounds.
Bro, freshman year, I was over 300. Come on. But people who are comfort eaters or emotional eaters are the ones that I feel like have the hardest time changing, because anything going on in your life, you're going to default back to like eat the whole damn dish and play. Like, eat it up, eat it up.
That's what I'm doing.
Eat your food.
When I met her, she was a little chunky, but not real heavy.
Alright, let's not describe our big bro, a chunky lady.
We got along, quiet, having a lot of fun.
He was so nice. We started living together, and then we got married.
Bring him.
I was active and still on school. I'm an educator. I have a bachelor's degree in social work. Believe it or not, my last job was for the City Detroit Health Department. I was a program coordinator of a healthy eating program.
What the fuck? I don't trust it. I wouldn't trust Detroit's health program at all. If this is the case, are you kidding me? What the hell are they doing? That's like you sending me to another nutritionist that's 600 pounds. I'm gonna be like, you're fat as shit too. What are we both doing here? What is this? What the hell?
We used to go out into the community and teach healthy eating to reduce diabetes. And I would leave that demonstration and go get me some fried chicken.
Oh my god, not the little red nighty. Oh my god. Somebody's getting in the zone here, baby. OnlyFans coming in strong again.
Anytime I was upset or afraid, food was always there. Eventually, the city of Detroit was having financial problems, and they started laying people off from the program.
Who do you think's the first person they fire if they're a healthy eating instructor that can't keep their damn fingers out of a KFC bucket? Like, who do you think was the first one fired? Right here.
She got laid off
and she really wasn't happy. She just stayed in her room. She wasn't leaving the house.
She probably wouldn't have got laid off if she ate a little less Lay's, but it is what it is at this point, right?
I just kept getting bigger, and I started to get lymphedema in my legs, and I couldn't move as much.
Your drums
day. I couldn't get up anymore. That was just over 2 years ago, and I have been in this bed ever since.
Gary, let me go to the grocery store.
Oh, no, right now.
That's right, big boy. You gotta go. You want to shut the hell up and go get mom.
The last time I was weighed, it was 667 pounds. And that's it. And I have no idea what I weigh, but I can't stop eating.
I'm gonna make a list very easy about the list, and I want everything I'm.
Shut the hell up. She was a healthy eating instructor, and she has a strawberry tattoo on her wrist that says Juicy with a bite on it. She can't stop eating. This is like just a walking conundrum right now. Not even walking. She's stuck in bed for it.
I can't get up to get the food, so I have to find bring me what I want.
I want some cookies. Double stuff.
What? I'm basically watching my wife destroy herself. And just, other than that, really, I can do a lot.
It's because you're scared to death, because she'll probably throw a damn fit. But the thing is, if she's not going to catch you, she's bedbound. You got a hell of a head start on her. Let her throw a fit, everybody go outside and have a barbecue. Let her sit in, scream, and complain.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Put it on here. The ice cream sandwich. The red pouch ice cream sandwich. With lime. The big red box. Make sure it's big.
Okay, so she's telling you stupid. Well, that's so cool. She's saying, but that big red box, we gotta put it in the colors because you gotta use the understand so forth.
She's a depressed eater. A lot of times I know she was hungry.
There's something else I want to know.
Oh, I want to taste.
Okay, let's kick it up a notch.
You might as well default pick up a steak every time, because we're all going to learn that.
I have to feed my mom and bring her food or whatever she really desires. I know what she eats is not healthy, but I don't want to argue with this with my mom.
Well, how many times so old? No, those are just old. Donut holes. Those are some kind of drumstick. I swear to God, I'm still walking on 600 vision. I know what everything is. I still ate it. I know what the hell it is.
She's still my mother. And it's her life. You know, who am I to tell her life?
Her son, who doesn't want to die. I don't think that's too hard of a thing to say, right?
If I have a plane, they will give me what I want. And my favorite thing is chicken.
I like chicken. He's got pizza.
Baked, fried, barbecue, chicken.
I've been asking her for years to eat right. And she just don't want to. And taking nobody with me.
She got canned from her job because she liked KFC too damn much. Like, think about that. Like, she went to school, got this bachelor's, who had probably a pretty decent paying job in Detroit, I assume, right? And then the first person to get ass is going to be the person that's 500 pounds and healthy. And that doesn't sound too damn hard to figure out.
I just leave it alone. I'm always going to see the girl that I marry. Her way is out of control.
I know my...
I'll take care of
this. Oh my God, if you order Chinese food, they give you cheese? How many fortune cookies do you think you got cracked to get the free
eating chicken for being a part of my family's life. I'm a family-oriented person. My family is my every single day.
The sad thing is I already like her. I like her family even though I think like they're definitely enabling her. I don't think they have a bad family at all. I think they're probably a very sweet family to be around. But just watching her get to that state and then bringing her more cakes, more chicken, like it's terrible.
I have 2 grandchildren that I'm missing out and another one on the way.
Turn to chocolate!
I haven't given them the memories that my grandma gave me.
My grandma just smoked a hell of a lot of cigarettes and got drunk, spun, and fell over, so I ain't got really that kind of good memories. But my grandma's awesome. You guys like the videos I used to make with her. I've been thinking about maybe making some more. She could make her return or something.
I feel like that I'm racing against time, trying to be there for them. I'm cheating them. I feel like I'm actually cheating them. Because no child should have to have a grandma like me.
Look, you're cheating yourself. You're like, yes, you're cheating them, but you're really cheating yourself out all these memories and experiences with them. I would say that kids adjust very easily to stuff like this. That adults, it's you that are going to regret this when you're a little older, that you didn't have those core memories when they were kids. At least that's how I view it.
It's like everybody in my family has adjusted their lives to accommodate me.
Talana, that's you on the stove?
I'm just picturing this family like hit going around this damn house. If she hears you, she's going to request some kind of food delivery.
If you then I will erase you from
I think I'm a bird. I love that they want to help take care of me, but I don't like that they feel like they have to.
That self-hate and like that really just despising yourself and feeling like a burden, that feeling is so deep, like it's really hard to get over that.
Can you get down to insulin? My brother have your breast up. We turn the insulin cabinet.
Oh shoot, let's have a kid run some needles or something. Let's tell him to play in Capricorn. This is a great idea.
Every time I have some meal, he goes right to the refrigerator. He gets my insulin. Thank you. And it shouldn't be like that. You should not know what this means. I don't want my family to have to do this anymore.
I have used on both sides of my family. I have cousins skinny as damn hole, right? Going around. Me? 6 pounds? Didn't get it for some reason. I'm not sure why. I just got unlucky. But I definitely did. But one time I drink a Coke and I tested my sugar and it's still like 120 or something.
But if I don't keep back on my feet, they'll be playing my funeral. But I'm not going to die in my time.
We've been together over half for 30 years. And now I'm about to lose my wife.
And those little round cakes, you could get them KFC or whatever. They're good cakes. They taste good. She's like her taste buds are so messed up at this point that we like foods that would taste normal to anyone else, so they taste bland. We eat some fried food, sugar, and heavy food.
If she were to die, this time would fall apart. I guess you wouldn't want to leave.
You know, I always like seeing like the older married couples that are still like very much in love because it just gives me like he definitely loves her.
Good night. This is not just life and death for her. It's life and death for the baby.
I want to smile, I need smile. Because I can't live less my life like this.
This is bad.
Turn the lights off, this is about to get messy. But, okay, the son lives with them. They've got another kid on the way. Which happens to probably get work. You're doing, I wonder how thick those damn walls are. That's gonna be gross. You're living in the same house as your parents.
I lost any ability of self-control. And my mom's together. I either get this problem or I'm back.
I know it's easy to say. It's hard to get your head around. I didn't even get it for a long time. I'm forced to 90% of people shit. So hope for me, there's hope for anyone.
Every time I've gone to try to get help, this time no way. But there's a doctor who's named Dr. Long, and he said he could help. I know I need to get to him, but I've been off my house for 2 years.
That's right, Colin. Bariatrically now. I'm the doctor now come save the... I still can't believe she was a healthy eating, water control. That just sounds stupid as hell.
I can't do this on a brief visit to the state. So I'm going to have to make it a one-way trip and move there with the some stress of brand new. I want to start making clothes. I want no clothes in 100 years.
My wife's flight depends on the shirt, but it's really hard to get her out of bed and into the car.
They were all in the big here comes the damn train. If you would have had one last piece of cake, you might even not need a damn train.
I know what time is up, and I have to do something if I'm going to have to change.
Heavenly Father, we thank you right now for what you are getting ready to do. We know that healing is starting right now in her body. So we just give thanks and praise. And
couple of Hail Marys, a few hash browns, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jesus, get rid of the joy.
she turns to us. We're going to be amazed at what we see. Amen.
Leave everything you know. To leave your home, your family, to do this.
As much as I joke around, she's extremely brave. Leaving everything that she knows in Detroit just to go to Texas would scare the hell out of me too. The reason I wasn't on the show, which I would have been awesome on this show. You guys would have laughed your ass off at my stupid self, but yeah, because I probably would have been the worst thing. Now, Steven Santi still sucks the big one, but this is scary that she's going there and she's just dropping everything.
But I know if I don't, I'm going to lose it all anyway. So I have to go.
How you doing, man?
Hi.
You ready to go?
But like, this is overwhelming.
1, 2, 3. You want to go the other way?
Wait. You guys don't have a stretcher.
No.
See, I would have been holding the firehouse up when the fire boys walked in there, just for the funny visuals.
No, you're not.
Okay, I got 9 strapping men. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Gotta go through one at a time. Yeah, through the arms and honey. I'm saying, yep, got you.
Wait, there's no pause in this. Once it's go, it's go. You're over 600 pounds. This is not easy for these guys.
You're gonna stagger through the door, man.
Okay, we're get in the car.
1, 2, 3. Any good for right now?
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
Okay.
This is going to be one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. And it's going to be a long and
my turn now.
But I'm doing it to fight for my life.
Let's go, Taretha. I have faith in you, even though I haven't seen you try anything yet. I am really hoping that she turns it around because I want the grandkids to have their grandma. Like, I'm not totally evil or joke around, but I do want to have a grandma for sure.
Before we do some tips on you, I have some questions. Can you do your feet or your legs?
I haven't been able to walk without. It's long enough.
18.
That's a long time to be in Melbourne. You need to wait right now.
The last time, 6:30.
Did she say really at the start? I swear she said like 660 something, like 667. She's like undershooting everything. There's no way it's been like 18 months yet. It's probably been more like 36. She's just trying to make it sound better, I bet.
In the baby.
You seem to be Melbourne at 630 pounds. You must be higher than that. The time died to follow.
My doctor has me on a 2,000 calorie diet for carbs.
2,000 calories?
18.
She would still lose weight at 2,000 calories, though, even though she's bed down. Like, you could sit there and still eat. If you just, like, cut it back, you're going to lose weight when you're listed. The Dr. Now's diet's really extreme, but it works. It's been, like, proven.
200 with somebody being in bed doesn't make any sense. What are your medical conditions?
Asthma, diabetes, high blood pressure.
And what are you doing for your diabetes? Oh my God. When you're overweight and diabetic, you have high level of insulin. It is a big mistake to put on insulin.
Really? I thought everybody was took insulin for diabetes, but welcome to the radio, lady. No more fried chicken. We're about to eat you some cucumber mangoes or something. Some sloppy pickles. I don't know. These are going to give you some kind of stuff that don't taste good, but it'll be good for you.
There are other people with diabetes, but insulin. You got your medication over here?
Look at the fantasy. That's a lot, right? I was never on this much. I was told this from the time and I'm really stupid, and obviously accepted.
This is on medication, yes. I'm going to go over these and we'll get back here, okay? Teresa is in a very dangerous point in her life. She's been immobile and constantly eating for the past 2 years. She could have easily gained nearly 100 pounds since she was last weight. She's also taking insulin and medication that she doesn't need, which could be creating even more health issues for her.
But the funny thing is, like, they'll put you on medication you don't need, like some blood pressure medication, until they figure out that they're just making me walk and slapping blood pressure cuff me too soon, because, I don't know, when my kidney shut down, my blood pressure dropped to like 50 or something, and I should have died, almost died, they were about to move me to the ICU, but yeah, it gets bad. They put you on stuff you don't need, and misdiagnose you a lot of times when you're there.
Some tests I'm doing now, and make sure that there are no medical issues that we need to address, and then go from there. Teresa has been in hospital for a week, but she hasn't been able to stand up on his bed and do it. So we ordered a electric bed that has a scale deck on it to wait.
And this must have been like real early, like they didn't have the bed, and they like the slave for the severe morbidly obese.
When she was hardly prepared to live in the house. But we have had her on low-calorie diet, and she started losing weight. Let's see what's going on with the weight. 452 points.
Isn't it kind of messed up? She said 6:30 at the start, she said 7:52. Because my driver's license said 5:20. I was lying now. I don't have any clue what weight, but it still says 5, like said 5:20. It's still nuts. And I have to fly in the police. Like, I'm worried you're not going to think I'm me.
So we will keep her on that diet for another few. We need to get her up and walking to the facility.
I'm following you.
Super. I'll be married with Ireland. And this is going to be very difficult to do.
I'm going to Oklahoma to visit Amberlyn Reed. Really, I'm going for my girl's cousin's wedding. But Amberlyn Reed's there. Maybe she'll want to link up with me.
The last month has been a whole new experience for me. I've been doing as much of the exercises as I can do. But I'm mostly just doing all the life, because I don't feel my legs are ready to move.
Hey, creep us. Yeah, that's what I'm calling it, creep us.
And I want to lose more weight before I try to use my legs.
Let's go.
Month 3.
I'm also going to stick to what the doctor wants me to eat.
Done?
I told you they were going to give you a cucumber sandwich. Here's the meat, and here's the black roux. And this don't look good. It's working. She's losing weight.
It's not a lie. But the nutritionist taught me to count to 20 while I'm chewing God's law. He's supposed to make me satisfied with less.
Slower you eat, the quicker you fill up. After surgery, they'll also tell you to chew your food 20 times before you swallow it.
I want to say, and I know I need to make progress.
Damn, we're cruising.
This is the final strike.
Chica has lost around 210 pounds over the last few months.
Damn, sign me up. Can I have I'll eat whatever cucumber man. That sounds kind of wrong, Dr. Now, but I'll eat your cucumber man.
So the doctor's looking for you. But she hasn't been as good with her exercise. She uses her arm, but she still refuses to use her legs.
And be able to stand.
But the problem is probably not, she could probably stand up, right? It's the feeling that we can't, that stops us from even trying. Always try, even if you fail. I would rather see you try and fail and not give yourself a shot at all.
With the weight she lost, she should start getting out of bed. But right now, reality is she doesn't want to. I'm hoping her husband can work with her and get her to do leg exercises.
Measly power, then you were sadly mistaken.
There's no joke to be made there. I mean, you get it.
Sending home today, and I want you to exercise your legs. And the next time I see you, I want you to be at least 60 pounds lighter and ready to get out of this bed.
60 pounds later, a few Hail Marys, heals to heavens with your husband, exercise your legs. Got it, Dr. Now.
If you do, I will approve you for surgery. Stick to it over the next couple of months.
Alrighty.
It's been a long time, brother.
Right now, she needs to show me that she can keep making progress on her own. She's not going to sit down much longer if she can do this.
Sadly, she's losing a lot of weight, so hopefully she's on her feet sooner or later. She'll get there. I just hope she gets there really soon for her family.
I'm really going to put the hand in the shower. I've been home for about a month now. We're still sad, honey. I've been trying to bear as much as I can because I know it's really hard for me to have to take care of you. And to do everything around the house on his own.
I wonder, now that she's home, she's going to be able to stick to this diet, because that's when, it's truly gut check time once you get home.
And I don't want to be able to him like this. Even though I made so much progress, I'm still stuck in this bed. My legs are still too weak to get up, and I don't think that's going to change.
No, stir fry is the food of Satan. Dr. Now said no carbs. Say another prayer for the rats. If you're the stir fry, we're screwed.
So here has to walk the found and but he looks like he's always looking for me.
Good stuff right here.
We're just working on making it healthy, so I can look.
Yeah, we're screwed. No, we're totally messed the hell in this. This ain't going to go good at all.
The 60 pounds that the doctor wants me to lose. Well, I just got one of these anticipated. Noodles.
Stop lying. You just said he cooked the weight test. You ate that damn stir fry before.
It's hard to change all of you have something now. I still have cravings, and it's hard not to do it. But I'm happy to make a little bit of progress each day.
here's the problem. She's home, she's got root beer, she's got all this stuff in her face that she didn't have in the hospital. So obviously she's gonna cave a little bit, think, oh, this won't hurt me that much. But you'll start putting the weight back on like astonishingly quick if you're on a low carb diet and you just start eating a bunch of carbs. Like it flies back on. Almost passing out, 350, rush to the hospital.
Cricket complained about being really sick and actually looking around. To criticize any number of things that push your body over the limit. If your body is giving out, you don't have much time to try to save it. But
I also was kind of curious how she was going to adjust without insulin because like, she was on it probably for so long, and then you're like, hey, no insulin, we'll see how this goes.
Cricket came late last night. She was complaining that she was very sick and something was wrong. We ran some tests on her, and it appears that her blood sugar is spiking because she is eating food with a lot of sugar and that's taking her diet.
Because isn't that what insulin protects you from initially? Like when you put in the sugar? Because my grandmother's husband, that he had diabetes, and that mother would eat cupcakes left and right. His sugar was always like 400 or something. And we didn't get money.
How are you doing?
I'm still not feeling
She's almost 30 pounds since she's been at home. So we started the process over and we put her on controlled diet.
I told you, it stacks on so quick. You go low carb to eating carbs, it stacks on.
We need to talk about your situation right now. You're going to keep here and put you back on controlled diet. And we need to be a little bit more proactive about how you're able to do your exercise. You need to get it. There is no future for this. So, any reason that you can do what you don't do. You want help? Follow the rules. You want surgery? Follow the rules. When the next time you become a medical issue, you want to be able to pull you out.
Damn, that's kind of like a reality check moment right there. Like, hey, we're not going to help you if you're not going to help yourself. Which hopefully is what she needs to hear. She's been doing really good so far. She's lost a lot of weight in the hospital. I don't care, controlled diet or whatever you got to do to get it home.
In 2 weeks, I want you ready to stand up and get out of this way. You got it? Okay.
I'm not seeing what the doctor's saying. I'm trying. I'm trying hard to push myself. But I don't think he understands how hard this is. My legs.
She goes straight to exercise, and the second doctor now leaves the room. He's not a positive influence. I don't know who it is.
It was so much, and I thought I knew it. And I don't want to be here.
Turkey burger and that broccoli probably ain't as damn good as that served by that root beer I saw on the counter.
Over the last couple of weeks, we've been able to get a little bit weight going back in the right direction. So we're going to try to get a stand up to check our weight on a regular scale. But it's going to take a lot to do this. We need 5 to 6 people to hold her up so she doesn't fall and end up on the floor.
Hey, look at that guy. He's getting jacked in the big old junk food, like picking up people. 600 pounders, that's where you want to work. This is a weight like training program right here.
If she does, we won't be able to get her up, and the stress can cause a very serious complication on her condition.
The camera people really make me mad, zooming in on everybody's McGriddle. Like, it's come on, man, I don't need to see it.
But this is something you guys to do if you want her health to improve. So we need a couple of people to roll on the other side. Great, you guys are doing great.
1, 2, 3. Shut up, there's a bariatric bouncy house. Why did nobody ever let my fat ass get on one of these? I want to go on the raft, the Reese's raft. Hold it.
almost dead.
Sliding.
Okay, let's slide and put your feet in the ground. Now we need everybody to help her to stand up.
Ready, guys? This is like a theme park for big people. You got a bouncy castle, and then you go straight to a slip and slide. This is awesome.
1, 2, and 3.
Come down. Just let me go down, please. I can't get back up.
Okay, this is not going to happen.
She didn't push with her legs at all. She just sat there.